you probably think that you might, but you never seen a beast like me. I got that dog in me, yeah, turn me up. Big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah, any up. I take on anyone, I don't need a one, no, I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all right, no park, I could rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? Can't accept the loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness to my method. Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number one, that's what I'm meant to do. When by any means, only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history. I got that dog in me, yeah, turn me up. Big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah, any up. I take on anyone, I don't need a one, no, I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all right, no park, I could rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? I told her move over, enough of that mediocre. I've been the man since cruising around in the stroller. I got ice in my veins like a cut in Minnesota. Why not show you how I'm built? Come a little closer, ayy. Lot of heart, been smart, aura gotta glow. We can restart, give head start, still get the same result. I'm about mine, don't you get it confused. I'ma win again, yeah, that's all that I do. I got that dog in me, yeah, turn me up. Big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah, any up. I take on anyone, I don't need a one, no, I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all right, no park, I could rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? They don't get it. I'm different. I'm the type to break through the door, tear down the wall, start up a war. They don't get it. I know you probably think that you might, but you never seen a beast like me. I got that dog in me, yeah, turn me up. Big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah, any up. I take on anyone, I don't need a one, no, I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all right, no park, I could rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? Can't accept the loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness to my method. Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number one, that's what I'm meant to do. When by any means, only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history. I got that dog in me, yeah, turn me up. Big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah, any up. I take on anyone, I don't need a one, no, I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all right, no park, I could rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? I told her move over, enough of that mediocre. I've been the man since cruising around in the stroller. I got ice in my veins like a cut in Minnesota. Why not show you how I'm built? Come a little closer, ayy. Lot of heart, been smart, aura gotta glow. We can restart, give head start, still get the same result. I'm about mine, don't you get it confused. I'ma win again, yeah, that's all that I do. I got that dog in me, yeah, turn me up. Big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah, any up. I take on anyone, I don't need a one, no, I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all right, no park, I could rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? They don't get it. I'm different. I'm the type to break through the door, tear down the wall, start up a war. They don't get it. know you probably think that you might be, but you never seen a beast like me. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Any up, I take on anyone. I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all right, no part. I couldn't rip your squad apart. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So what's up? Can't accept the loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness to my method. Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number one, that's what I'm meant to do. When by any means, only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Any up, I take on anyone. I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all right, no part. I couldn't rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, 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 so what's up? I told her move over. Enough of that mediocre. I've been the man since cruising around in the stroller. I got ice in my veins like a cut in Minnesota. Why not show you how I'm built? Come a little closer. Ayy, lot of heart, been smart. Aura got a glow. We can restart, give head start, still get the same result. I'm about mine. Don't you get it confused? I'ma win again. Yeah, that's all that I do. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Any up. I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all right, no part. I couldn't rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, 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 so what's up? They don't get it. I'm a little different. I'm the type to break through the door, tear down the wall, start up a war. They don't get it. They ain't clicking. I know you probably think that you might be, but you never seen a beast like me. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Any up, I take on anyone. I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all right, no part. I couldn't rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, 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 so what's up? Can't accept the loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness to my method. Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number one, that's what I'm meant to do. When by any means, only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Any up, I take on anyone. I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all right, no part. I couldn't rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, 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 so what's up? I told her move over. Enough of that mediocre. I've been the man since cruising around in the stroller. I got ice in my veins like a cut in Minnesota. Why not show you how I'm built? Come a little closer. Ayy, lot of heart, been smart. Aura got a glow. We can restart, give head start, still get the same result. I'm about mine. Don't you get it confused? I'ma win again. Yeah, that's all that I do. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Any up, I take on anyone. I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all right, no part. I couldn't rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, 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 so what's up? They don't get it. I'm a little different. I'm the type to break through the door, tear down don't need a one, no, I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all right, no park, I couldn't rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? Can't accept the loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness to my method. Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number one, that's what I'm meant to do. When by any means, only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Up. I take on anyone, I don't need a one, no, I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all right, no park, I couldn't rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? I told her move over, enough of that mediocre. I've been the man since cruising around in the stroller. I got ice in my veins like a cut in Minnesota. Why not show you how I'm built? Come a little closer, ayy. Lot of heart, been smart, aura gotta glow. We can restart, give head start, still get the same result. I'm about mine, don't you get it confused. I'ma win again, yeah, that's all that I do. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Up. I take on anyone, I don't need a one, no, I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all right, no park, I couldn't rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? They don't get it. I'm different. I'm the type to break through the door, tear down the wall, start up a war. They don't get it. I know you probably think that you might, but you never seen a beast like me. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Up. I take on anyone, I don't need a one, no, I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all right, no park, I couldn't rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? Can't accept the loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness to my method. Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number one, that's what I'm meant to do. When by any means, only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Up. I take on anyone, I don't need a one, no, I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all right, no park, I couldn't rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? I told her move over, enough of that mediocre. I've been the man since cruising around in the stroller. I got ice in my veins like a cut in Minnesota. Why not show you how I'm built? Come a little closer, ayy. Lot of heart, been smart, aura gotta glow. We can restart, give head start, still get the same result. I'm about mine, don't you get it confused. I'ma win again, yeah, that's all that I do. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Up. I take on anyone, I don't need a one, no, I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all right, no park, I couldn't rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? They don't get it. I'm different. I'm the type to break through the door, tear down the wall, start up a war. They don't get it. I know you probably think that you might, but you never seen a beast like me. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Up. I take on anyone, I don't need a one, no, I got that dog accept the loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness to my method. Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number one, that's what I'm meant to do. When by any means, only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Eddie up, I take on anyone. I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark. I could rip your squad up. I got that dog in me. So what's up? Yeah. So what's up? I told her move over. Enough of that mediocre. I've been the man since cruising around in the stroller. I got ice in my veins like a cut in Minnesota. Why not show you how I'm built? Come a little closer. Ayy, lot of heart, been smart. Aura got a glow. We could restart, give head start, still get the same result. I'm about mine. Don't you get it confused? I'ma win again. Yeah, that's all that I do. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Eddie up, I take on anyone. I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark. I could rip your squad up. I got that dog in me. So what's up? Yeah. So what's up? They don't get it. I'm the type to break through the door, tear down the wall, start up a war. They don't get it, they ain't clicking. I know you probably think that you might be, but you never seen a beast like me. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Eddie up. I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all right, no bark. I could rip your squad up. I got that dog in me. So what's up? Yeah. So what's up? I can't accept the loss. I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness to my method. Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number one, that's what I'm meant to do. When by any means, only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Eddie up, I take on anyone. I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark. I could rip your squad up. I got that dog in me. So what's up? Yeah. So what's up? I told her move over. Enough of that mediocre. I've been the man since cruising around in the stroller. I got ice in my veins like a cut in Minnesota. Why not show you how I'm built? Come a little closer. Ayy, lot of heart, been smart. Aura got a glow. We could restart, give head start, still get the same result. I'm about mine. Don't you get it confused? I'ma win again. Yeah, that's all that I do. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Eddie up, I take on anyone. I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark. I could rip your squad up. I got that dog in me. So what's up? Yeah. So what's up? They don't get it. I'm the type to break through the door, tear down the wall, start up a war. They don't get it, they ain't clicking. I know you probably think that you might accept the loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness to my method. Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number one, that's what I'm meant to be. Where by any means, only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Eddie up, I take on anyone, I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark, I could rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? I told her move over. Enough of that mediocre, I've been the man since cruising around in the stroller. I got ice in my veins like a cut in Minnesota. Why not show you how I'm built? Come a little closer, ayy. Lot of heart, been smart, aura got a glow. We can restart, give head start, still get the same result. I'm about mine, don't you get it confused. I'ma win again, yeah, that's all that I do. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Eddie up. I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark, I could rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? They don't get it. I'm a little different. I'm the type to break through the door, tear down the wall, start up a war. They don't get it. I know you probably think that you might, but you never seen a beast like me. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Eddie up, I take on anyone, I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all right, no bark, I could rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? Accept the loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness to my method. Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number one, that's what I'm meant to be. Where by any means, only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Eddie up. I take on anyone, I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark, I could rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? I told her move over. Enough of that mediocre, I've been the man since cruising around in the stroller. I got ice in my veins like a cut in Minnesota. Why not show you how I'm built? Come a little closer, ayy. Lot of heart, been smart, aura got a glow. We can restart, give head start, still get the same result. I'm about mine, don't you get it confused. I'ma win again, yeah, that's all that I do. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Eddie up. I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark, I could rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? They don't get it. I'm a little different. I'm the type to break through the door, tear down the wall, start up a war. They don't get it. I know you probably think that you might, but you never seen a beast like me. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Eddie up, I take on anyone, I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all right, no bark, I could rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? accept the loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness to my method. Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number one, that's what I'm meant to do. When by any means, only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Eddie up, I take on anyone, I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark, I could rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? I told her move over, enough of that mediocre. I've been the man since cruising around in the stroller. I got ice in my veins like a cut in Minnesota. Why not show you how I'm built? Come a little closer, ayy. Lot of heart, been smart, aura got a glow. We could restart, give head start, still get the same result. I'm about mine, don't you get it confused. I'ma win again, yeah, that's all that I do. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Eddie up, I take on anyone, I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark, I could rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? They don't get it. I'm different. I'm the type to break through the door, tear down the wall, start up a war. They don't get it. It ain't clicking. I know you probably think that you might, but you never seen a beast like me. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Eddie up, I take on anyone, I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all right, no bark, I could rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? Accept the loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness to my method. Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number one, that's what I'm meant to do. When by any means, only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Eddie up, I take on anyone, I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark, I could rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? I told her move over, enough of that mediocre. I've been the man since cruising around in the stroller. I got ice in my veins like a cut in Minnesota. Why not show you how I'm built? Come a little closer, ayy. Lot of heart, been smart, aura got a glow. We could restart, give head start, still get the same result. I'm about mine, don't you get it confused. I'ma win again, yeah, that's all that I do. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Eddie up, I take on anyone, I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark, I could rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? They don't get it. I'm different. I'm the type to break through the door. accept the loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness to my method. Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number one, that's what I'm meant to be. When by any means, only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Eddie up, I take on anyone, I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark, I couldn't rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? I told her move over. Enough of that mediocre, I've been the man since cruising around in the stroller. I got ice in my veins like a cut in Minnesota. Why not show you how I'm built? Come a little closer, ayy. Lot of heart, been smart, aura got a glow. We can restart, give head start, still get the same result. I'm about mine, don't you get it confused. I'ma win again, yeah, that's all that I do. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Eddie up. I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark, I couldn't rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? They don't get it. I'm different. I'm the type to break through the door, tear down the wall, start up a war. They don't get it. I know you probably think that you might, but you never seen a beast like me. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Eddie up, I take on anyone, I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark, I couldn't rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? Accept the loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness to my method. Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number one, that's what I'm meant to be. When by any means, only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Eddie up. I take on anyone, I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark, I couldn't rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? I told her move over. Enough of that mediocre, I've been the man since cruising around in the stroller. I got ice in my veins like a cut in Minnesota. Why not show you how I'm built? Come a little closer, ayy. Lot of heart, been smart, aura got a glow. We can restart, give head start, still get the same result. I'm about mine, don't you get it confused. I'ma win again, yeah, that's all that I do. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Eddie up. I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark, I couldn't rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? They don't get it. I'm different. I'm the type to break through the door, tear down the wall, start accept the loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness to my method. Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number one, that's what I'm meant to do. When by any means, only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Eddie up, I take on anyone, I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark, I could rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? I told her move over. Enough of that mediocre, I've been the man since cruising around in the stroller. I got ice in my veins like a cut in Minnesota. Why not show you how I'm built? Come a little closer, a lot of heart.
Hey, welcome to Backroads Broadcasting. It's a live time of 5:25 p.m. Friday the 13th. Welcome to this broadcast. We are running a few minutes behind due to the Silver Lake and Holcomb 3A girls semifinal. So while the screen does say tip-off in 4:05, 4, 4-3, it's not going to be in 4 minutes because this game still has 2.5 minutes left to play. Just giving you a heads up. It's going to be probably tip-off is probably going to be in another 30 minutes or so. As soon as we know, we'll reset the clock because our clock is hardwired for 5:30. We just wanted to hop on and let you know as it's 2:23 left in the fourth quarter. Silver Lake's up 48-33. The game is not going to be tipping off at 5:30, but Rock Creek and Hugoton will be coming your way momentarily. You're watching Backroads Broadcasting. Keep it right here. We'll be back in a few minutes with pregame.
I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up. Big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Eddie up. I take on anyone, I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all right, no bark, I could rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? Accept the loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness to my method. Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number one, that's what I'm meant to do. When by any means, only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Eddie up. Anyone, I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark, I could rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? I told her move over. Enough of that mediocre, I've been the man since cruising around in the stroller. I got ice in my veins like a cut in Minnesota. Why not show you how I'm built? Come a little closer, a lot of heart, been smart, aura gotta glow. We can restart, give head start, still get the same result. I'm about mine, don't you get it confused. I'ma win again, yeah, that's all that I do. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Eddie up. I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark, I could rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? They don't get it. I'm different. I'm the type to break through the door down. accept the loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness to my method. Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number one, that's what I'm meant to do. When by any means, only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Up. I take on anyone, I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark, I couldn't rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? I told her move over, enough of that mediocre. I've been the man since cruising around in the stroller. I got ice in my veins like a cut in Minnesota. Why not show you how I'm built? Come a little closer, ayy. Lot of heart, been smart, aura got a glow. We can restart, give head start, still get the same result. I'm about mine, don't you get it confused. I'ma win again, yeah, that's all that I do. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. I take on anyone, I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark, I couldn't rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? They don't get it. I'm the different. I'm the type to break through the door down.
Welcome to the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Yet once again for the second time today, third time this week. This time, it's for the boys. This time, it's the 4A state semifinals as we have the number 1 seed, the Rock Creek Mustangs, sitting at 26-0 on the season, getting ready to tip off against the number 4 seed, the Hugoton Eagles. Hugoton so far on the season sitting at 22-4. This is no doubt going to be a battle. This is the first semifinal in Class 4A. The other game will be coming up a little bit later on tonight. But first, we do welcome you to this broadcast by Backroads Broadcasting, the official home of USD 323 Rock Creek Mustangs Athletics. And, you know, it doesn't get much bigger than this, not at all. I'm Tyler Jackson. It's a pleasure to be joined once again by my main man, Mr. Logan Miner. We've got Cody Liming, our production director, sitting right behind us, the brainchild, and these boys are both Rock Creek alum, proud to be. We're also joined in this broadcast tonight by our high school kids. I mean, it's been a fun trip with Xander Dick, Nate Bortnick, Dylan Nelson, and Chevy Brock, all a part of this broadcast. And my friends, it does not get bigger than this.
You're right, Tyler. It doesn't get much bigger than this. At this point in the season, every team that's left is playing peak basketball. So Rock Creek enters tonight averaging 71 points per game while allowing just under 44, one of the best scoring margins in Class 4A this year. But Hugoton is a dangerous opponent. They have a balanced team, several players capable of scoring, a strong presence on the glass, and yet another team that likes to push the ball up the floor.
For sure. As the pregame sponsor is brought to you by Faith Furniture and the Faith family. Faith Furniture takes pride in helping families create comfortable homes with quality furniture and friendly service you can trust. Whether you're finishing a new space or upgrading a room in your home, Faith Furniture is committed to helping you find the perfect fit. Faith Furniture and the Faith family, proud supporters of local schools, communities, and student athletes. Tonight's broadcast, tonight and all season long, football, basketball, the whole 9 yards, has been powered by Rampage Academy. Rampage Academy focuses on speed, strength, and athletic performance training, helping athletes develop explosiveness, agility, and confidence on the courts. Rampage Academy is proud to support local athletics and proud to power Backroads Broadcasting. First up for the number 1 seed, the Rock Creek Mustangs, as we are at 15 minutes until tip-off, so we still have plenty of time. We're going to kind of go through both teams, go through the rounds to victory, send it down to Xander Dick, our sideline reporter, our senior at Rock Creek High School. Before we bring it back up, give you our final comments before we send it down to the PA announcer for all the pomp and circumstance that is these state tournaments as Hutchinson, Kansas. The Hutchinson Sports Arena has been a fantastic venue to host this wonderful tournament. But the Rock Creek team overview on the season. Through 26 games, a perfect record, 26-0. Logan just mentioned it. They've been averaging 71.1 points per game. They've been shooting over 50% from the field while holding opponents to just 43.8 points per game. And more than that, one fun thing about this team is just the way that they enjoy playing basketball with each other. And a part of that is getting good, clean, crisp passes all over the court. And that has resulted in nearly 17 assists per game, showing how well this team moves the basketball.
Yeah, and they even broke the state record for most assists in the game earlier this season, which is impressive. That balance really, truly is impressive. Players like Gavin Rosa, Logan Klingenberg, Porter Gill have all contributed offensively throughout the season, making it difficult for defenses to focus on just one scorer. If Rock Creek can dictate the pace and spread the production, they'll be tough to beat.
So taking a look at the Hugoton team overview for tonight. So Hugoton, our friends from far southwest Kansas. Logan, I know your wife is from Liberal. I'm a native to Dodge City. Stevens County, Hugoton kind of splits the difference. I mean, you got to go south and west of Dodge City and it's north of Liberal. So it is way down there. Between Rock Creek and Hugoton is a 5.5-hour drive. 329 miles separates these two teams. But as the season has rolled on, there's been a few common opponents. On this season, Hugoton, they've had a very balanced roster. They were the state champions in 2023. They were the runners-up in 2024, so they are no strangers to this type of stage. The season so far, they did lose to Salina Central in their season opener. They also lost to Manhattan High in early December, so they actually dropped 2 of the first 3 games on their roster. They did lose to Goodland as well, and then their last loss was actually on January the 27th to Sterling. Since then, they've been on a 13-game winning streak. The champions of the GWAC, the Great Western Athletic Conference, they rolled through their sub-states. They beat Andale on Wednesday nights at the United Wireless Arena in Dodge City. Jack Horsch, Sam Harp, a couple of the Hogs for Andale had a great game. They had a shot to win it with a 3 at the end, but Hugoton survived, advanced, and that is who we are playing tonight. They've been averaging 61 points per game and have several players scoring in double figures, led by Cameron Rosas at 12.9 points per game, followed closely by Gavin Salazar and Miguel Hernandez. This basketball team rebounds well as well. Dude, stat from these guys, they have collected more than 800 rebounds as a team this season, which just really truly shows their physical presence inside.
Yeah, absolutely. That rebounding number is something that Rock Creek's really going to need to pay attention to tonight. They do a great job attacking the glass and creating second chance opportunities, which really can swing momentum quickly.
Once again, welcome to the Faith Furniture pregame show. Moments away, about 11 minutes away from tip-off in this one. Sorry it wasn't right at 5:30 on the dot. Silver Lake and, who was Silver Lake girls playing?
Holcomb.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, another far western Kansas town, the Holcomb Longhorns. Yeah, Silver Lake pulled that one out. They ran a little bit long. That's why this game hasn't started just yet. But before we get into it, let's take a look at the routes to victory sponsored by Flint Hills ISR and Wendy Rogers. Your child is capable of becoming their own flotation device. Your child is capable of saving their own life. Give Wendy Rogers with Flint Hills ISR a call at 785-230-9574 to learn more about ISR self-rescue swim lessons. Now the routes to victory for Rock Creek. Route number 1. It's been demanding for them all season, and they must continue offensive efficiency. They've been shooting over 50% from the field throughout the season, one of the best in Class 4A. If they continue moving the ball and finding high-quality shots, they can control the scoreboard. Route number 2 is they have to win the turnover battle. They've been averaging nearly a 2-to-1 assist to turnover ratio, again, averaging 17 assists per game. They've been in the neighborhood of about 6 turnovers per game, so 2-to-1 on the assist to turnovers. Shows strong ball security from this Mustangs team. They have to limit mistakes, keep Hugoton from getting easy transition points. And then route number 3 for Rock Creek is they must set the defensive tone early. This defense allows, again, 43.8 points per game. If they can slow Hugoton's top scorers, they'll put themselves early in position to control the game.
That's great points, Tyler. And moving on to the routes to victory for Hugoton, first of all, they really need to stick to their guns and do what we talked about earlier, attack the glass. Hugoton's rebounding strength could be a big factor tonight. Winning the battle on the boards could create those extra possessions and scoring opportunities for the Eagles. Route number 2 is a balanced scoring attack. They have multiple players averaging double digits, led by Cameron Rosas and Gavin Salazar. But they're going to need others to step up and score to win this basketball game. And then finally, route number 3, they're going to need to control the tempo. Rock Creek thrives in rhythm offensively. They push the floor really well. If Hugoton can slow the pace and turn this into a half-court game for Rock Creek, it could help keep the score within reach late.
Absolutely, as those are the routes to victory tonight. Once again, thank you to our friend. Thank you to Wendy Rogers, Flint Hills ISR. Help your child become their own flotation device with self-rescue swim lessons. 785-230-9574. Now, there's been a lot of students. Today was the first day of spring break. There's been a lot of students from Rock Creek High School that made the drive, made their way down to the beautiful sports arena here in Hutchinson. You can't miss this, right? Well, we've got our favorite students, our high school senior, Mr. Xander Dick, in front of the student section. Xander, my friends, I know without a doubt that you're jacked up as we have Ezra Spiller directly behind you. Tell me how you feeling, buddy. Doing good? Hey, turn on your mic, brother. keep trying. Keep talking into it. Keep talking into it. Push the button again. All right. Hey, we gave. It looks like we gave you the wrong mic, as I'm hearing in our ear. We'll come right back to you. We'll make that happen. We'll be right back. But yeah, good old Xander Dick down. You saw Ezra Spiller behind him. All the students getting hyped up, ready to rock and roll. It's a huge night for tonight's. And we're pretty excited to bring this one to you. A little bit north of 7 minutes away from tip-off. Logan just kind of You do a really good job of scouting both teams. We know this Rock Creek team really well. Tell me what you found out about Hugoton from your perspective.
Hugoton has several players that can contribute. Rosas is obviously a very good offensive threat. He's got some length. He can cause problems on the boards. We've also got Salazar that we referred to. He likes to D up. He's kind of a defensive specialist, but he scores. I think he's their leading scorer. They have several other players on their team that can step up, hit threes. They get out in transition. They play hard defense. And then they also have number 35, Mock, that is kind of a big that causes problems down low as well. So offensively, they're going to try to get out in transition. They're going to try to move the ball quickly. But as we said before, defensively, they're going to have to slow Rock Creek down and prevent them from doing the same thing and keep them out of transition as well.
Absolutely. That's a great expert analysis from Logan Miner. You played basketball at Rock Creek yourself. You were a coach in middle school, the early high school years for these seniors and my friends. You were also on Justin Smith's coaching staff, so great analysis on breaking down Hugoton. But we're going to sit it back down. We're going to try it one more time with Xander Dick. Xander, my friend, we're going to get you in front of the student section. We're live. We should be good. The mic should be ready to rock and roll for you, buddy.
How we doing, Tyler?
Hey, buddy, loud and clear. 10-4, buddy. We can see you from up here as we hear the student section cheering on our boys as they run into the locker room right before the start of the game. Kind of tell me how you're feeling and how the student section's feeling.
I feel pretty good, and I believe the student section is pretty hype, but give me a second, Tyler.
Hey, everyone, are you ready? Yeah! I can't hear you!
I'd say they're pretty ready.
Yeah, I think you got them pretty good and hyped up. You see a few familiar faces, including Ezra Spiller, who's kind of a cheerleader from the stands with you. We see some of the girls down there from the third-place team from their big win earlier. Tell me your expert analysis for Rock Creek versus Hugoton. I love your takes. What's your take before tonight's game?
That these Rock Creek boys got to do what they've been doing all year, and that's just playing really aggressive basketball throughout this entire game. And for Hugoton, it's got to be able to stop this Rock Creek from doing what they've been doing all season, which is attacking that basket and making them shoot these long threes all night.
Well, so who do you look for as like a key impact player for Rock Creek in the ball game tonight?
For key impact, it's got to be Klingenberg. This guy has been all dominant all season, and when he's hot, it is really hard to cool him off. So for Rock Creek, they got to get him hot early on. Man, the one and only Xander Dick, my buddy, he was a blast. Did you enjoy the Astronaut Museum earlier? Did you enjoy yourself at the Cosmosphere? Yeah, it was pretty cool seeing that big jet up in the ceiling. That was pretty cool, and it's just amazing how that thing was in the air going 3 times the speed of sound.
Yeah, it was pretty fun to go through that museum with you boys. It was like a field trip all over again. So, my friend, I can't thank you enough as we watch our boys roll out. Be sure to cheer loud. You look great in the student section. Thanks for being here with us. We'll talk to you after the game.
I'll see you then.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's Xander Dick. He's been fun with us all season long. He was with us baseball season last year, part of the RCTV, the Rock Creek journalism program. They called Cody saying, "Hey, I got something for you," and I think that's how it came about. But he came to be a part of the team, and Xander's been pretty invaluable. So we are grateful for him. We saw Rock Creek run out of the tunnel as we see the Hugoton Eagles running out of the tunnel. Logan, my friend, number 1 against number 4. This is the culmination of a lot of hard work, a lot of shoot around. We talked to Justin Smith just the other night. He was talking about how he just loves his team because they do a really good job of making sure that they get together. They do shoot-arounds year-round. They're always kind of focusing on putting in the reps to get to this point, and all that hard work's paying off as we are now officially into the state semifinals.
Oh, absolutely, and that's just part of being a competitor. Doesn't matter the sport, doesn't matter the time of year or the level. If you're not committed to every level of competition, then you're not a true competitor. So that's something that these Rock Creek boys, as you alluded to, have done very, very good job of, is just being committed to the cause, being committed to one another. And I'm certain that other teams at state have been that way too. So it should be a fun battle and fun to watch, and we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, it's a great night for basketball. Gonna be about a 6 p.m. tip-off here from the Hutchinson Sports Arena, number 1 against number 4. The winner will be moving on to the championship game tomorrow night at 6:30. The other side of the bracket is Atchison against, why did I just,
Baldwin.
Baldwin. That's it. Yep, the Baldwin Bulldogs. They did a great job beating Pratt at KCK Community College in their quarterfinal game on Wednesday. And so it'll be the winner of Baldwin and Atchison and the winner of Rock Creek and Hugoton for the state title in 4A. Once again, we got to reiterate before we send it down to the PA announcer for starting lineups and whatnot, but we got to give a big shout out to our third place bronze medalist winning Rock Creek girls team. They took care of business this morning, beating Wellington, the number 1 seed, 66-48. To win the third place championship in school history while setting a record for the most wins in a single season. So hats off to Coach Trevor Keller and the Rock Creek girls basketball team.
Absolutely. Just such a fun season to watch and a fun team. Those girls, they don't just play hard, they have fun while they're doing it. So it's been my pleasure to watch them this year. And I'm just super proud of the team that they've become.
So we're about a minute away left here in this pregame. Once again, thank you to Faith Furniture and the Faith family for all the support for Rock Creek all season long. All the touchdowns were brought to you by Faith Furniture. Extra points, they were a premier sponsor for football. They've been with us all football, basketball season as well. So go find Faith Furniture and Manhattan Mattress by Faith Furniture, just off Highway 24, right next to ESB Financial, back behind Dillon's. That's where you can find Faith Furniture, the best furniture shop in Manhattan. Beyond that, they're the best people to help support Rock Creek. As the pregame is quickly coming to a close, our boys now are going to be heading over to the bench to kind of huddle up before they do pregame introductions. We'll send it down here in just one moment. Logan, any final pregame words, my friends?
Does it get any better than March basketball?
Oh, it really doesn't.
Let's go.
It really does not. You've been watching exclusive coverage of USD 323 Rock Creek Mustangs athletics basketball on the road to the championship. Tip-off's coming up next. I'm Tyler Jackson for Logan Miner. We're going to send it down. We'll be right back. You're watching exclusive coverage of Rock Creek Mustangs basketball.
Following the rules, speak and act responsibly, and show courtesy and respect for your fellow fans, the officials and coaches, the administrators and authority figures, and of course, your team and opponents. Let's make today's contest great by remembering to respect the game. Remember, sportsmanship starts with you. Semifinal game number 1 features the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Eagles of Hugoton. And the home team on the scoreboard, the Mustangs of Rock Creek. Here tonight's starting lineouts for the Eagles in guard, 5'10" senior, number 1, Gavin Salazar. For the Mustangs in guard, 6'4" senior, 0, Gavin Rosa. For the Eagles in fourth in his first season. The Mustangs are 26-0 and coached by Justin Smith in his fourth season. Officials for tonight's contest: Quinn Bussing, Ian Kelly, and Scott Grog.
All right, we're getting set for tip-off here from the Hutchinson Sports Arena. It is the number 1 Rock Creek Mustangs, the number 4 Hugoton Eagles. It is the state semifinal. The winner goes to the championship game tomorrow night to be crowned the Kings of 4A. Rock Creek 26-0 on the season. The defending state runners-up have been waiting all year for this moment. But first, Hugoton. As we're just moments away from tip-off, Peter Martini going to the half-court line to be going up against Cameron Rosas. Thank you to the city of Hutchinson, Kansas for hosting this beautiful tournament. Thank you to Keisha for letting us be here. It's Rock Creek basketball time, and we're on the air as the Mustangs are going to control the opening tip-off. Martini over to Klingenberg at the elbow. Picks up his dribble, finds Porter Gill over on the right wing, back up top to Klingenberg. Klingenberg to the elbow, throws it out to Gavin Rosas. He puts that up, and he's going to make that. Gavin Rosa, he's going to put that up and drop the 3.
It's a great, patient start for the Mustangs, working the ball around, and good news for them, Rosa's starting off hot.
There's a Rosas for Hugoton and a Rosa for Rock Creek, and so I might get that confused a couple times. As we see the first three-pointer up in the game for Hugoton, that's going to be Cameron Rosas. He's going to find the bottom of the nets, tied up 3-3, so each team with one possession, each team with a 3. 45 seconds into this contest, Klingenberg down low to Tonzer, streaking, not able to make that one. It's going to be picked up by Miguel Hernandez of the Eagles, going from right to left. So Hugoton tonight in their road blue uniforms, red and white stripes, white numerals with red trim. Rock Creek in their white homes, Mustang script letters on the fronts, black trim, Jumpman jerseys. As we see another 3 from the corner, this time Adrian Adigan making that one fall. So 3 shots in this game tonight, 3 3-pointers, 6-3 Hugoton up quick. As another streak by Tonzer, he goes up from the left side, puts that one in, and scores. Full court press in effect for Rock Creek, quickly back. One thing about their defense is once they do that full court press, it can wear teams down. As we see a 3-point attempt from Miguel Hernandez fall flat, picked up by Klingenberg. Klingenberg will dribble the ball up the court himself. He's going to drive to the elbow, hand it off at the point to Tonzer, to Gill in the left corner. His 3-point attempt is going to be up and good. So 2 3-pointers now for Rock Creek, as each 3-pointer tonight is brought to you by Faith Furniture and the Faith family. So we've actually seen 5 shots in this game, 6, but 4 3-pointers have been made.
Yeah, and you're going to see a high-scoring affair here if this pace keeps up. A lot of 3-point attempts, a lot of scoring.
Jonas Mauk not able to get that one to fall. Quickly the other way now, Rock Creek. Ethan Tonzer putting that up in the hoop. He's got 4 on the game. Another steal. Tonzer once again puts us up and 1. Rock Creek off to an ideal pace. Exactly what they wanted to do in this game. Ethan Tonzer already has 6. He'll be going to the Orthopedic Sports Medicine Center free throw line to complete the and 1.
An excellent heads-up defensive play there by Tonzer. Salazar wasn't protecting the backside. Tonzer gets the steal, goes up, finishes without being able to see the basket.
Gavin Salazar, the game's first foul. As Tonzer, 7 points here in the first quarter. Full court press in. Once again, Hugoton able to quickly break that one as the ball's handed off down low. That's going to be an and 1. Adigan's going to put that up. He's going to score. He's going to be fouled by Gavin Rosa on his way to the baskets and make that one count.
Rock Creek showing the press early. It's going to be a big key for Hugoton to be able to continue to break that press. We'll see how that plays out.
2.5 minutes into this, and it has been a furious pace already. As the and 1 shot by Adigan is going to be up and good. So each team a pair of 3s, each team and 1s. 13-9, 2.5 minutes into this, man. As we see Tonzer with a backside pass to Klingenberg. Klingenberg up and in and good.
Another great poised press break. Both of these teams are handling the press with composure so far.
Rock Creek already showing some hustle, but Hugoton showing some poise to get to the front courts. Not spending much time messing with that press in the back courts. As we see it going around the arc from Salazar, handed off from Rosas. Salazar to the low blocks, to the elbow, up to Jonas Malk. Malk spins around, throws it back out to Salazar. Salazar going into the paint. Martini's gonna get his hand on it, pick up the ball. He's gonna dribble it from left to right for Rock Creek. Down to Porter-Gill in the corner. Klingenberg at the points. He's gonna drive in. They're gonna say there was a foul as Klingenberg was coming down to a jump stop. That foul is gonna be on Miguel Hernandez. It's gonna be Hernandez's first personal foul. Second team foul for Hugoton here in this contest.
And Hugoton showed a little press there for the last couple possessions. I also expect to see a 1-3-1 half-court zone from Hugoton tonight. So we'll see how Rock Creek handles that. They haven't seen it very often this season.
As the ball is inbounded from the baseline from Gavin Rosa. Klingenberg now swinging it over to Porter-Gill, back out to Rosa. Rosa faking his man's outs, going to the elbow on the left side, pulling that up, not able to get that one to drop. Rebounded to Hugoton, going right to left. Salazar threading the needle in between his legs, getting out to the right wing, handing the ball off to Asai Guadardo. The pass back over to David Gomez. Not able to really be handled, but he was able to get the ball before it went into the backcourts. Threw it back over to Guadardo. Guadardo, gonna get called for travel. Klingenberg covering his mans pretty closely on that. Created a turnover.
Rock Creek's doing a really good job of staying in front defensively. They've got help coming, but they're not over-helping to allow opportunities from the three-point line for Hugoton, adjusting from the beginning of the game.
This game already feels like a clash of the Titans. 15-9, Rock Creek halfway through the first quarter, 3:52 and counting on the clock. As we see Jackson Pendle coming into the game, Hudson Edelman and Zeb Brinson as well, as with a three-pointer from the left wing by Rosa, not able to go. Picked up by Martini, thrown out to Brinson, out to Edelman, back over to Brinson. Brinson kind of watching, seeing what's gonna happen. Hands it off to Pendle, back to Brinson. Brinson driving the lane. Ooh, he got a little bit too extended on that. Actually getting up a little bit gingerly. He tried to stop with his left foot, his pivot foot. He wanted to throw the ball out, but before he was able to get rid of the ball, he just got caught for traveling. As Brinson and Pendle doing a really great job of creating a turnover right there. Those two had a double team on Salazar. It eventually got to the point where he got to the opposite paint, dropped the ball. Martini rolled around, threw it back out. Rock Creek in their front courts. Martini over to Edelman. Edelman, deep three, NBA line. Off the side of the iron, picked up, rebounded by Gomez for Hugoton. 3 minutes left here in the first quarter, 15-9. The Mustangs, the #1 seed, with the advantage. Miguel Hernandez throwing the ball over to Guadardo. Guadardo into the paint. Not the best back pass. It's going to be a backcourts. And it's going to be a turnover for Rock Creek.
Guadardo's looked a little out of sorts here. If you're Hugoton's coach, you want to get him straightened out. Looks like he's going to pull him on the bench and have a little conversation with him. Sometimes the hype and energy from these games can make you play a little bit out of control.
Absolutely. Asai Guadardo and David Gomez are the two players off the bench for this Eagles roster. As our 6th, 7th, and 8th guy, that's in Pendle, Edelman, and Brinson. They're basically like a 3-for-1. If you ever go to Bourbon Streets, you'll know a little something about a 3-for-1. You buy one, you get 3 of them. They're like Bourbon Streets. As they are in the game now, spin move to the baskets. Martini not getting that one to drop, picked up by the Eagles. It's a 1-on-2, going straight for the baskets. Putting that shot up is going to be Miguel Hernandez. They're going to call Rock Creek for a foul. The fans that traveled from St. George aren't liking that one. As actually, that's going to be on Gavin Rosa, is who they're going to charge that one with. 2 team fouls for Rock Creek here in the first quarter, both by Gavin Rosa.
And I thought Gavin Rosa pulled up. He knew he already had 1 foul. Obviously, we don't have a really close view. The rest must have seen some contact down low. So that's really unfortunate for Rock Creek.
Miguel Hernandez hitting the first of the free throws. As we see Rosa, Martini, and Brinson head to the bench. Porter-Gill, Klingenberg, and Tonzer back in. As the second free throw from Hernandez is up, and that is good. 2:19, 15-11, Rock Creek. Porter-Gill throws it over to Klingenberg. Klingenberg streaking to the upper elbow, throws it back out to the point, and Porter-Gill back over to the right wing, and Klingenberg. Klingenberg making a quick little move, not able to get the handle as he tried to get into the paint. Picked up by Salazar for Hugoton. Salazar throws it back out to Hernandez. This is going to be a three-point attempt. It's going to be off the mark by David Gomez. It was a good look, a little bit to the right. Rebounded in favor of the Mustangs. Klingenberg getting the ball handed off. Now in the short corner, picks it up to a streaking Tonzer at the low block. Tonzer throws it out to Porter Gill. Gill driving to the elbow, throws it out to Edelman, over to Tonzer. Tonzer's going to take this in, make an athletic move. He can't get that one to fall. It's going to be picked up by Hugoton. As if Rock Creek can get those to drop, which they haven't been able to the last several possessions down the way, it would be a different score. Instead, it's a 4-point margin as we see a three-pointer by Hernandez not able to drop.
Yeah, and Rock Creek's going to need that 3-and-1 you talked about to knock down some shots with Rosa on the bench. Also expect to see Klingenberg and Tonzer step up and get a little bit more aggressive going downhill.
As we see another travel, third travel in this game, second on Hugoton by Gavin Salazar. So 62 seconds left. Peter Martini will come back into the game for Jackson Pendle. A quickly moving first period, but with two high-flying teams like this, that's kind of what you expect. Gosh, it's only 6:09, so yeah, about 9 minutes of real actual time. Porter Gill from the right wing is going to hand the ball off in the same spot to Klingenberg. Klingenberg through the paint, loses his handle. Thankfully, Martini was there to catch it. Martini throws it back out to Edelman. Edelman going around the horn, throws it to Klingenberg. Klingenberg being guarded well by Mauk, throws it over to Edelman. Edelman puts up a three, and he drops it. Three-pointers tonight, all night long, all season long. It's brought to you by Faith Furniture. Three-pointer from Hudson Edelman. That one looked good. That one probably felt really good. 18-11, Rock Creek with the advantage.
Excellent court vision there from Klingenberg to find Edelman, and a great job by Edelman there to catch and shoot in rhythm and knock it down.
As we've seen almost three-point attempts by Miguel Hernandez, the officials are saying he got a little too loose in his feet, so they're going to call a travel on Hugoton. And so with 18.6 seconds left, the shot clock is off, and it's going to be Rock Creek's ball.
Outside of a couple turnovers, Hugoton's done a good job of being patient offensively and finding looks for them. Gotten out in transition, broke the press a couple times. Rock Creek has answered that, though, and kept them out of the paint defensively. So look to see Hugoton continue to be patient moving forward.
Martini communicating with his head coach, Justin Smith. Still getting, just now getting over to the front court. 8 on the game clock as they're going to try to bounce pass it over to Rosa in the right corner. It's going to be off the foots of Adrian Adigan. And so that is going to be a kick ball out of bounds, 5.8. Klingenberg inbounds it to Martini. Martini's going to have to hustle on this one. Over to Klingenberg. Klingenberg's going to shoot a last-second three, not get that to drop. It's going to bounce around a couple of hands, be picked up by Hugoton, and that is how the end of the first quarter is going to fall. 18-11, the number 1 seed is going to be ahead of the number 4 seed, Hugoton Eagles. As we want to give a big shout out to our first quarter sponsor, a big thank you goes out to the DeWeese family. Tonight's coverage tonight has been made part and possible by the DeWeese family. Ryan DeWeese and his family have been longtime supporters of local athletics and community events, and their generosity helped make it possible for us to bring you coverage of the state tournaments. So from all of us at Backroads Broadcasting, thank you to the DeWeese family for supporting local sports. 18-11, Logan Miner, give me your thoughts on the first quarter.
Well, most of the first quarter, Hugoton came out, played man. They did run a little bit of a zone press, man press. Kind of looked like a hybrid. It was hard to tell. I think it was actually a man press. There at the end, they came out in a 1-3-1 zone. It's something that I've seen them do in the past. They put Rosas with his length and height up at the point of that 1-3-1 press, and it really causes problems for side-to-side passes. So keep an eye on that moving forward and how Rock Creek responds to that. I've seen Hugoton have some serious success with that 1-3-1 defensive zone.
Rock Creek pretty fast to start off with the advantage. Ethan Tonzer, the scoring leader for the Mustangs, 7 points. Porter Gill had a 3. Hudson Edelman had a 3. Gavin Rosa had a 3. Logan Klingenberg added a field goal. That's how you get to 18 points for the Mustangs. Leading scorer is Adrian Adigan. He has 6 points for the Eagles as they have the possession first. Again, moving right to left on your screen here in the second quarter. Bounce pass down low into Rosas. Rosas getting into the paint. They're going to call him for travel, and they do. Put the ball over his head. He was wanting to throw it out to the arc. He's asking, he's like, hey, what happened there? That one was kind of clear for us to be able to see it from the crow's nest up here. But it was good defense from Rock Creek.
Yeah, and coach is frustrated as he should be. They've had several travels called on him. Look, he's trying to argue that the ball was deflected, but went the Mustangs' way there. So hopefully they can get that figured out.
As Tonzer from Klingenberg put that one up, couldn't get it to drop. Went for the rebound, got into a battle with Hugoton. It did go out of bounds. They said that Cameron Rosas was the last one to touch it. It's going to be in favor of the Mustangs. Porter Gill from the baseline. Throws it out to Klingenberg at the points. Klingenberg driving the lane, throws it out to Gavin Rosa from the right wing, who throws it out to Tonzer at the point, puts up a three, and no. Rebounded Gavin Salazar quickly the other way. Salazar is going to hand the ball off to Cameron Rosas. Rosas is going to swing it over to Miguel Hernandez. Back up to Jonas Malk. We're going to see a nice effort into the paint by Miguel Hernandez. It's going to be swatted by Tonzer. Picked up by Rock Creek. An athletic move by Logan Klingenberg to go to the hoop. He wasn't able to get the shot off, but he's going to get fouled on his way to the basket, so he'll be going to the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center free throw line.
It's a great take there by Klingenberg, attacking downhill. Something else we need to watch out for. Rosa back in the game for the Mustangs with 2 fouls.
Logan Klingenberg putting his first free throw up, making the game's first point here in the second quarter, 1 minute and 1 second into the second period. As back to the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center free throw line as Klingenberg puts that one up and knocks it down. Rock Creek 3 for 3 on field goals, on free throws tonight. 3 points for Logan Klingenberg. A soft three-quarter court press. It's more of just a full-out man as Rock Creek retreats really quickly. Salazar pulls up from the corner of the elbow, puts that up and scores. His first baskets of the game. Peter Martini throws it over to Tonzer. Tonzer faked the handoff to Martini, throws it to Klingenberg, who throws it back down low to Tonzer. Tonzer up to the basket on the left side, scores.
And Tonzer keeping the momentum from the playoffs in general this season. He's been an absolute dog for the Mustangs in the playoffs. As
Hugoton tried to get the ball paced up quickly to the other end of the courts, that one's going to sail out of bounds. Great defense by Peter Martini to help cause that turnover, and it's going to be just like that, Rock Creek's ball once again. 6:20 here in the second quarter, 22-13. The number 1 seed leading the 4 seed from the 4A semifinals from the Hutchinson Sports Arena. Gavin Rosa for 3 from the left corner. Knocks that one down. Thank you to Faith Furniture for bringing us the 3-pointers. Thank you to Gavin Rosa for bringing us the 3-pointers.
And that, my friend, is the danger of playing the zone against this Rock Creek team. If they get open 3-point looks, they're usually going to knock them down.
Hugoton hollering for a foul right there. Great job by Cameron Rosas to cover the ball, as it is going to be a 2-pointer for him. Rosas has 5 points in this game. 25-15, there's a timeout being called. And we'll go ahead and take it with him. Let's go ahead and give, should we do the brain teaser or should we give our second quarter sponsor? Second quarter sponsor, tonight's broadcast brought to you by Westmoreland Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy and ice cream shop. Whether you're stopping in to pick up a prescription or grabbing a scoop of your favorite ice cream, the friendly team at Westmoreland Pharmacy is proud to serve the community. Westmoreland Pharmacy, 318 Main Street, is your hometown pharmacy and ice cream shop right in beautiful Westmoreland, Kansas. Follow them on Facebook, facebook.com/thewestfarm, PHARM. Tyler Jackson, Logan Minor, Backroads Broadcasting, the 4A semifinals. Rock Creek's up 10, 25-15. Logan, give me your thoughts.
Well, it looks like Hugoton's going to come back out and potentially in the 1-3-1 zone and see what they can do. Rock Creek needs to continue to work the middle of the paint and look for opportunities for threes on the perimeter.
Peter Martini driving the paint, throws it out to Gavin Rosa. Rosa, smart firing back out to Klingenberg. Klingenberg looking for something down low. Throws it out to Rosa, back over to Klingenberg. Great defense. That's good hustle. You mentioned that zone defense is really strong from Hugoton. Picked up by Gill. Throws it over to Martini for a 3 in the left corner. Hits the back of the iron. That's up between Tonzer and Rosas. Gosh, that's the third foul on Gavin. Dang it. So Tonzer had a battle with Rosas for the ball. A loose ball foul is going to be called on Gavin Rosa. That's going to be his third personal foul. It's going to be the first team foul here in the second quarter. Each team just pretty much low on the fouls, but Gavin Rosa has three fouls have been called on Rock Creek, all 3 on Gavin Quickly the other way now. They move the ball around the perimeter super fast, this Hugoton team does. They have some really good team chemistry. As you see, a three-pointer buried from the right corner by Cameron Rosa. He's got 5 this quarter, 25-18. Rock Creek now in their front courts trying to quell some of that momentum that feels like it's going towards Hugoton. Their student section that's traveled the 3.5 hours from Hugoton to Hutchinson, getting pretty rowdy as we see a charge now. Klingenberg running over his mans who took a pretty good foul, or pretty good charge, and that's going to be a foul on Logan Klingenberg.
And Rock Creek coming out defensively last time with a 3-2 zone. Hugoton knocks down a 3, so we'll see what Rock Creek does this time around.
As it's 2-on-2, Klingenberg now taking a charge. How about that? Talk about a tit for tat right there. Coach Dennis Hamilton, Dodge City High School, though, you have Pepsi on that. If you take a charge in his day, he'll get you a Pepsi. There's two Pepsis right there being owed.
And Coach Smith in Klingenberg's ear, I can't imagine he's saying anything other than, you go and do something stupid like that and totally redeem yourself.
Cameron Rosas, his second personal foul, second team foul for Hugoton. So each team having 2 fouls here in the second quarter, 4.5 to go in the opening half. As Tonzer away from the ball and a pick, hit the deck pretty hard. This has been a super physical battle. There's a reason why Hugoton as a team has made over 800 rebounds on this game. Into the paint. It's going to be put up, a nice drop from Porter Gill. Porter Gill earning that one. He's got 5 on this game. 27-18 Rock Creek. As you can see the hustle from the Creek boys as they're just running around the floor trying to make as much defense as possible. Great rebound by Ethan Tonzer, throwing it off to Porter Gill, who's going to hand the ball off to Logan Klingenberg. Klingenberg is such a, I love watching this kid play. I mean, he didn't really have the handle on the ball, but man, he sold that foul.
He did sell the foul, and honestly, I'm more impressed with the reaction time. He didn't have a handle on it. He was able to get it and go towards the basket so quickly. It's really impressive.
Pure ball player is what he is, a pure ball player. Well, Jonas Malk is going to be called with the personal foul. It's going to be inbounded from the baseline by Porter Gill out to Martini, over to Klingenberg, back over to Hudson Edelman, back over to Klingenberg. NBA 3-range 3 from Hudson Edelman, not able to get that to go. Going to the elbow to get that rebound is Ethan Tonzer. Tonzer going to be fouled now. They're actually going to call this one on Asai Guadardo. Guadardo arguing his case, saying, hey, I was set, but he kind of just got in Tonzer's way, not able to let Tonzer catch that pass. And so Ricardo Guadardo Asai Sadana is charged with the personal foul.
Yeah, and that's one of those fouls that it's hard to know who really was the culprit, but if you're the ref, you got to give the offense the advantage there, and they're going to call it on the defense every time.
Deep 3 taken by Porter Gill. Rattles out. Picked up by the Eagles from the right corner. Great move by Salazar. He almost faked out Hudson Edelman out of his shoes. Ball stays alive around the perimeter. Great spin move. There's another travel. How's that? They've called that a couple times as Miguel Hernandez kind of got a little bit extended on his jump stop. He does throw it out of bounds into the Rock Creek team bench, and so it's going to be a turnover in favor of the Mustangs.
Yeah, and unfortunate there for Hugoton. They started to kind of settle in. Now they're starting to get sped up again. So look to see how they compose themselves offensively.
Rock Creek back in January scored 100 points on Wamego. They averaged 70 points per game. If they had it their way, they would just run. They got some pretty big lungs that can breathe lots of air. They like to move pretty fast. As we see yet another foul on Asai Guadardo. That's going to be his. Oh, sorry. They're going to assign that. Oh, the last one, sorry, was on. I'm pretty certain that was his second foul. Anyway, that foul is going to be on Saldana. So his first personal foul, according to the official scorebook. Going to the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center free throw line to shoot 2 is Porter Gill as he drops his first one. 3 points here in the second quarter, 3 in the first, 6 on the game. 27-18, Rock Creek with the advantage. That was the 15th foul for Hugoton, so for the remaining 2 minutes and 46 seconds, Rock Creek will be in the double bonus. As Gill's gonna miss that, but Hudson Edelman getting in there, down low, getting the rebounds off the missed free throw. Pendle from the point over to Brinson. Brinson getting down to the low blocks. Throws it out to Martini. Martini threading the needle at the points. Throws it back over to Brinson. Brinson doing a pretty good job of squaring up his guy, but that was great defense by Adigan. The ball's gonna get thrown back out to Edelman. Edelman from deep. We're talking about where it says Sam Butterfield courts in front of the Hugoton bench. He hit it from there.
And Edelman's knocked down a couple. That's a guy, if you're Hugoton, you don't want to get into rhythm.
Not at all, as the Faith Furniture brings us the three-pointers all night long. Is good hustle, good defense. Look at Jackson Pendle getting his hands dirty. The best kicker in state of Kansas, Legatron. He's a pretty good basketball player too. Gets down, hustles, gets dirty, gets the end one, and the possession arrow, or gets the jump ball, and the possession arrow was in favor of Rock Creek.
Yeah, Pendle's got great body control. He's able to kind of move around efficiently, and so he's a good defender.
Hudson Edelman now, under 2 minutes to go. Throws it over to Brinson in the left corner. Brinson's shot is going to go up. Looks like they're going to say a floor foul. I believe that was going to be Gavin Salazar. So that's going to be Salazar's second personal foul. It was the battle down low between him and Pendle that the officials didn't like. Coach C.J. Korf on the Hugoton bench is kind of asking him, like, hey, what happened here? As Jackson Pendle to the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center free throw line is going to miss the first of two. Tonser comes back into the game for Zeb Brinson. $151, 30-18, Rock Creek with the advantage. As Pendle's second free throw is going to be up and nothing but nets. So 1 for 2 on that trip to the free throw line for Jackson Pendle. Gives Rock Creek a 13-point advantage. As Hugoton finds a streaking Cameron Rosas. Porter Gill got in the way to try to take the charge. They're going to call the block instead. That's going to be Porter Gill's first personal foul, 13th foul for Rock Creek.
And that's a good patient press break from Hugoton there. A lot of times when you see teams press, as the ball advances, teams tend to turn their head and lose the passer. So a great cut there after passing up court by Rosas, and way to get downhill by him.
99 seconds left here in the opening half. Ball moved around the arc over to Salazar. Salazar trying his luck into the paint, throws it back out to Hernandez. That one can't drop, picked up by Tonser. Martini hands it off to Tonser on the front courts, over to Edelman. Edelman finds Porter Gill on the right wing, over to Martini. Faked it to the left, drove the paint, threw it out to Edelman. Edelman puts up his third three-pointer of the half. The three-pointers brought to you by Faith Furniture, and that is 9 points off of three-pointers by Hudson Edelman, his second in the second quarter.
And young Edelman, in Snoop Dogg fashion, dropping it like it's hot tonight.
As that defense had Miguel Fajardo Guzman flustered a little bit, caused him to travel, so another turnover in favor of the Mustangs. 1:01 left here in the opening half. 34-18, Rock Creek with a 16-point advantage as Porter Gill inbounds the ball to Peter Martini. Martini being met by Hunter Garza and throws it over to Edelman. Back over to Klingenberg. Klingenberg from the elbow to Tonser in the right corner. Tonser getting to the right elbow. Hands it off to Klingenberg. Klingenberg off the glass. Not able to touch the rim. Rebounded backside by Cameron Rosas the other way for the Eagles. Adigan, the game's leading scorer for the Eagles, goes into the low blocks, spin moves, tries to put that up and over Logan Klingenberg. Klingenberg, you can argue, great defense to not let the ball go in the baskets, but that is going to be a foul on Klingenberg. It's going to be his second personal foul. It's going to be the 14th foul for Rock Creek with 30 seconds left here in the opening half.
Adrian Adigan's a guy that all season hasn't had a high average in points, but he has really looked good in this playoff stretch for Hugoton. So look for him to step up in a time of need for the Eagles here.
Adrian Adigan, nothing but nets in his first shots of 2 at the free throw line. As we've got Jonas Malk coming back into the game. Jonas Malk coming in for Cameron Rosas. 30 seconds exactly on the dot. Hugoton so far tonight, 4 for 4 on free throws. Adigan makes them 5 for 5. Shot clock is officially off. Peter Martini's going to take his time bringing the ball up the courts. He is going to be met at half courts by Adigan. Adigan, a really nice player for Hugoton. I mean, just a real athletic player that can really stretch the floor and hustle. Hands the ball off back to Gavin Rosa. Rosa with 3 fouls back into the game. Under 10 to go. Handed it off to Tanzer Edelman. Trying to get down low, picks up the ball. He lost the handle. It's going to be rebounded at the buzzer. Put back up by Peter Martini. He gets it to go. And Rock Creek, just like that, Peter Martini's first basket of the half comes at the buzzer. I love his sister, Lucy. She had 2 shots at the buzzer in the third quarter for the girls. So that's a Martini thing to beat the buzzer tonight. It must be something about Friday the 13th. But that will be our halftime score. Logan, my friend, 36-20, the number 1 seed with the advantage over the number 4 seed as we head to the locker room for halftime.
Absolutely. Rock Creek has played an excellent first half. They've executed on both ends of the floor. And as you mentioned, maybe you just need to hire the entire Martini family for your magazine because they are good at deadlines. That was a great heads-up play by Martini, realizing his teammate was in trouble, coming down strong with the rebound, and having the awareness to put it right back up. Moving into the second half, I would expect to see Hugoton slow it down a little bit offensively, work the floor a little bit more, and really try to pack the paint, dish out to open shooters, kind of like they did early in the first quarter.
Well, the winner of this game tonight has a date with Destiny in the state championship finals tomorrow night, same time, same place. It'll exactly be 24 hours on the dot as it is 6:30. We are 24 hours away from the championship game. We are exactly 1/2 away from figuring out who's going to be playing at least one of the opponents in that championship game. We're going to shut the microphones off. We're going to take ourselves just a quick little break. We'll be back with our halftime spotlights. We'll give you the first half analysis, get you set up and ready to rock and roll for the second half, all from the Hutchinson Sports Arena. It's live, baby. The Rock Creek Mustangs, the number 1 seed, with the advantage of the number 4 seed Hugoton Eagles, 36-20. We'll be right back. You're watching exclusive coverage of Rock Creek Mustangs basketball on Backroads Broadcasting. again, welcome back to the Hutchinson Sports Arena. It's the Class 4A state semifinal. The number 1 seed, Rock Creek Mustangs, with the advantage over the number 4 seed, Hugoton Eagles, 36-20. Tyler Jackson joined alongside by Mr. Logan Miner. So far, been a really good game. Rock Creek, 16-point advantage here at halftime. Here in a moment, we'll be telling you about what went down in that first half, getting you ready for the second half. As we do want to see a nice little halftime spotlight tonight to our friends at Faith Furniture and the Faith family. At Faith Furniture, it's about more than furniture. It's about helping families build spaces where memories are made. From comfortable living room sets and bedroom furniture to pieces that bring warmth and style to every room in your home, Faith Furniture is committed to quality service and helping customers find the right piece for their space. The Faith family has always believed in giving back and supporting the local communities they're a part of, and that includes supporting local schools, local programs, and local student athletes. Faith Furniture, the Faith family, they're proud to stand behind the communities they serve and proud to support tonight's broadcast. Find out more about Faith Furniture at faithfurniturecompany.com. Standing back here at the Crow's Nest, high atop the beautiful Hutchinson Sports Arena, 36-20, Rock Creek with a 16-point advantage. Real quick, looking at the scoring leaders for Rock Creek, Rock Creek, them Creek boys, Logan.
You sounded like a true Creek boy.
I'm telling you, we're Creek boys now, aren't we? Well, looking at the scoring leaders for Rock Creek, 9 points each for Hudson Edelman and Ethan Tonzer. Hudson Edelman, 3 3-pointers, so he's leading the charge from beyond the arc and inside the paint. Ethan Tonzer has 9. He had 4 field goals and then an and 1 that he was able to convert. 6 points for Gavin Rosa. He does have 3 fouls, so we got to watch that in the second half. 2 points for Peter Martini, 6 for Porter Gill, 1 point for good old my friend Jackson Pendle, and then 3 points for Logan Klingenberg. 36-18, 18 after 1, 36 after 2, so 18 and 18 times 2 is what Rock Creek has. And then quickly on the other side, Adrian Adigan has 8 points, Cameron Rosas has 8, and then there is a total of 2 from Miguel Hernandez and 2 for Salazar. So there is your 20 points for Hugoton. Logan, give me your recap on the first half and what you saw between these two teams.
So first half, I saw a clear focus to keep Rosa off the three-point line. Obviously, he hit one early, but who other than Ethan Tonzer to step up big? He's been a beast all postseason. He stepped up big in the first quarter. In the second quarter, they slowed him down. He only scored 2 points in the second quarter, but just as Rock Creek has done all season, they have that balanced attack. And other than Tonzer's 2 points, 6 other Mustangs scored in that second quarter. So they're distributing the ball really well. They're perfectly on pace for their season average of about 72 points right now, and the offense is working like a well-oiled machine.
And also they've been allowing their teams just 41 points of defense. So they're on pace for that as well. Before we get into the second half, we need to break out tonight's Bandit Brain Teaser of the game. The Bandit Brain Teaser is brought to you by Shortstop. No matter where you're going or how long it takes you to get there, you'll always have time for a shortstop. So I wanted to have the question for, what was Hugoton named after? The answer for that's Victor Hugo. Do you know any idea on what that is? He's the author of Les Miserables and The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Kind of neat.
Yeah.
They called it Hugoton because they didn't want to confuse it with Hugo, Colorado, by the way. But our question is, Hugoton reportedly, rumor has it, allegedly, served as a temporary home for what infamous crime duo?
I think I know the answer. I only know one famous crime duo. Reminds me of the Wild Wild West. I'm not going to say it. I don't want to give it away for the audience if I'm correct. So I'll wait, and I'll give my answer before we show it later.
Yeah, you know, infamous. They're more than famous, so they were infamous. But what temporary? It was the Hugoton area served as the temporary home for what infamous crime duo? Thank you to Shortstop for being the sponsor of tonight and all season longs. Bandit Brain Teaser. No matter where you're going or how long it takes you to get there, you'll always have time for a shortstop. 17 conveniently located locations across Kansas. As we're just now getting ready to get back into the starts of the second half, the possession arrow is in favor of Hugoton. On your screen, they'll be moving from left and to the right. Rock Creek will be moving from the right and to the left. Hugoton in their road blues, the Mustangs in their home whites. And we are officially underway in the second half from this Class 4A state semifinal between number 1 and number 4. The winner to the championship game 24 hours from now, 6:30 tomorrow night, same place. As Hugoton now trying to get some penetration, moving the ball around the arc. Salazar drives the baseline, throws it out to Rosas. That was a great pass. He throws it over to Adigan, back over to Salazar. Salazar, he wanted to shoot it, instead pulled up, moved over a little bit, threw the ball out. He got the ball back, being double teamed by Tonzer and Martini. That is a jumping duo for Rock Creek. As the ball from Rosas about the low blocks, turns around, put that one up, and he scores.
That's a really strong first possession for the Hugoton Eagles. They moved the ball really well. They didn't take bad shots. They found the shot they wanted, and they finished it.
Ethan Tonzer streaking to the baskets. Great pass down low by Porter Gill. Tonzer on this game has 11 points. The team's first basket here in the second half. As we see a three-point shot from the corner. Great shot by Miguel Hernandez. Hernandez, his first field goal on the game. He had a pair of free throws in the first quarter. He's got 5 on the contest, 38-25. Klingenberg from the left corner throws it out to Rosa. Over to Martini, bounce pass from Martini over to Rosa. Rosa thought about it. To the corner and Klingenberg. Klingenberg's gonna pull up for 3. It's gonna hit the front of the iron. Big ups by Peter Martini to go up and get that ball. Three-pointer by Porter Gill, backside rebound. It was a fight between Mock and Tonzer, but it was picked up in favor of Hugoton. They have the ball now in their front courts. Driving through the paint is gonna be Miguel Hernandez. Gavin Rosa, he kind of backed off the defense right there because of the 3 fouls. Nevertheless, Hernandez went up and made a play and got 2 points. He's got 5 here in the third quarter.
Yeah, not surprised to see Hugoton attack Rosa early. Try to get him on foul trouble and put him back on the bench. Also not surprised to see him come out and run that 1-3-1 zone. They had some success with it in the first half. They're going to have to rebound better if they're going to run that zone, though.
Rosa for 3 and no. Rebounded by Martini. Great job by Peter to save that one. As Tonzer now making his way into the paint, backing up, putting that up with his left hand, kissing it. That was a beautiful play by Tonzer. As Hernandez makes a great play on the other end. Hernandez coming out on fire to start the second half. He's got 7 points. Tonzer has 4. Hernandez has 7. Cameron Rosas has 7. So just like that, the shootout the game started with is the shootout we're seeing right now.
Yeah, and Hugoton clearly came out motivated, ready to attempt to make a comeback. Rock Creek seems a little flat to start the second half. So offensively, they're still doing okay, but on the defensive end of the floor, there's not that intensity we're used to seeing. Look for Hugoton to continue to try to push the ball and take advantage of that.
So all state tournament long, it's been the play inside the paints by Ethan Tonzer that's really paid dividends for the Mustangs. Right there, we've been seeing it so far here in the first half, or at the beginning of the second half. But a 16-point advantage has been cut into an 11-point advantage. Rock Creek with the ball moving from right to left. We're 2 minutes and 20 seconds here into the third period. It is the state semifinal from the Hutchinson Sports Arena Class 4A in the beautiful state of Kansas. Peter Martini from the elbow throws it out to Gavin Rosa. Back out to Martini at the wing. Back out to Rosa. Rosa's going to shoot an NBA 3 and get that to drop. Gavin Rosa, his third three-pointer in this game. Thank you to Faith Furniture for being our three-point sponsor. Rosa has a three-pointer in every quarter so far. He's got 9 on the evening.
Yeah, and you're flirting with danger in that zone against a team that shoots a 3 as well as Rock Creek does.
We see Hernandez miss his three-point attempt. Rebounded by Tonzer. And pace the other way. Rosa back again. Puts that up. That's 6 points for Gavin. That is the Gavin Rosa difference, right? As there's a good hustle to the basket by Gavin Salazar. He hustled strong to the baskets, got that up and over. He has 4 points on the game, 46-31, Rock Creek.
You know, usually you see players come off the bench cold. Gavin Rosa stepped back on the court with no hesitation, right where he left off, knocking down some threes. A great answer by Hugoton there. Again, continuing to push the floor and find looks around the rim.
Martini went to drive the basket, got to the elbow, got fouled by Miguel Hernandez. That is going to be Miguel's second personal foul. As we see David Gamez and also Hunter Garza coming into the game for the Eagles. Gill from the baseline to Martini for 3. No. Rebound Klingenberg. Klingenberg up strong. Gets it to roll. Klingenberg 6 points on the game. Second field goal. He did make a pair of free throws in the second quarter. Logan Klingenberg. Every player on this Rock Creek team has a role to play, and they've been filling it well tonight.
Yeah, and Rock Creek giving Hugoton a taste of their own medicine on the boards tonight. So Hugoton usually really good at rebounding. Tonight, Rock Creek's kind of made him look like not so much.
Air ball for Hugoton as that ball is intercepted by Hernandez. Great hustle to put that one up. The Hugoton fans are wanting a foul on it. Wasn't able to get it to go. Ethan Tonser the other way. Those are the passes that has that 2-to-1 pass to turnover ratio, averaging 17 assists per game that you see from Rock Creek, as that was great ball movement to get it down low, as that was a basket for the Mustangs. 3:38 left here in the third quarter. Ethan Tonser has 6 here in the third quarter. Gavin Rosa has 6. Another miss. Klingenberg from the left wing throws it over to Porter Gill from the NJC AA sign. Back over to Rosa. Rosa wanted that bad, but Peter Martini all alone going up for that rebound and putting it back up. Peter Martini having 4 points in this game, but the 4 points from Martini doesn't discount the defense he's been bringing this team and the hustle and effort.
No, he's definitely an effort guy, and really just a blown coverage there by Hugoton. Nobody on the backside for the rebound. I wouldn't be surprised here soon to see Hugoton's coach call a timeout and recuperate.
As a 3 from the right wing by Porter Gill falls short, rebounded by Hernandez. Hands that off to Mock. Mock loses the handle on it. Rock Creek in transition. Rock Creek will just, we've seen it time and time again, will wear teams down. As we see a timeout taken by head coach Justin Smith and the Mustangs. 52-31, Rock Creek with a 21-point advantage. As we go ahead and give a shout outs to our third quarter sponsor, to Fox Home Innovations. At Fox Home Innovations, we know your home is where life happens. That's why we handle everything from home services and remodels to custom additions and even new home builds. Whether you're updating a kitchen, transforming a bathroom, or creating more space for your family, our design build team guides you every step of the way. We focus on clear communication, detailed planning, and an excellent client experience where you feel confident and well supported throughout the entire project. Big shout out to Jessica and Chris Fox, our friends at Fox Home Innovations. Quality craftsmanship, exceptional service, and homes built around you. Find more information out at foxhomeinnovations.com. As we come out of this timeout, Logan, my buddy, give me your thoughts on Rock Creek right now.
So Hugoton obviously came out pretty hot there in the third quarter, but Rock Creek responded with an exclamation point. Something that's been impressive is you see transition possessions that are 5, maybe 6 seconds, but 4 different players touch the ball before it gets into the basket. That's
just one thing that just has made them smooth operators all season long, is just being able to move the ball around the horn. As we see the three amigos, let's call them that. Hudson Edelman, Zeb Brinson, Jackson Pendle. They come in 3 at a time. They're 3 for 1, like standing on Bourbon Street. 21 means 21, kids. But that's what they are. They come in, their package is always hot, as we see great defense from Peter Martini. Ref says a little bit too great of defense. They're going to call a foul. It's going to be Peter's first. Actually, the first team foul for Rock Creek here in the third quarter. Each team has 1 foul. So going to the free throw line to shoot 2 is going to be Adrian Adigan. But Rock Creek is just so deep on their bench, and they hustle so fast, it just can really wear out a team. Teams can hang around with them to start the game, to start halves, but once you just really run with them, it's those passes, it's the way they can just communicate with each other without having to say a word, man. Rock Creek's got just some really good chemistry with them.
Yeah, it's that next man up mentality, and Coach Smith does a good job of subbing guys in regularly to keep his players fresh. You saw him call a timeout there. It was just to get his guys into the game. They were sitting at the scores table for a little bit too long.
Adigan making both free throws right there, 52-33, 19-point advantage for the number 1 seed. Date with Destiny tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m. The winner of Atchison against, gosh, why did I draw a blank?
Baldwin.
Thank you. Man. That's the second time you've had to bail me out on that one. As Hudson Edelman from 3, not able to find the bottom of the bucket on that one. Pendle not able to get the second chance opportunity to go either. Picked up going left to right for Hugoton. 1:35. So we're at now officially 90 seconds left here in the third period, as a good efforts by Hunter Garza isn't able to fall for the Eagles. It's going the other way. Back on the front courts, Gavin Salazar tried to take a foul on that one. Instead, they're going to call a flop warning on him. How about that? You don't see that very often. That's the first time this season we've actually seen that. It was a great effort by Gavin Salazar to put his way to try to create something for the Eagles.
Yeah, and I'm not sure he did that intentionally. It looked like he was leaning away from Edelman to try to avoid contact because he didn't want to foul. So unfortunate warning there for the Hugoton Eagles.
Rock Creek with the ball in the front courts. Brinson, Edelman, Pendle, Klingenberg, and Gill out in the lineup. Klingenberg, ball over his head, hands it off to Edelman. Edelman, deep NBA three. He's going to get tackled as he shoots that one. He's going to go to the free throw line to shoot three. Asai Guadardo. It's going to be his second team foul here in the third period. So going to the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center free throw line to shoot three is going to be Hudson Edelman.
Edelman's looked great tonight. He's knocked down some threes. He's also passed up a couple opportunities to drive to the rack. He fakes the threes. He gets going downhill, and he's finding open guys in the lane. So not just a great shooter, he's got great patience, and he's finding his teammates.
As he hits the first two of three, and with his hair, the blonde hair like that from afar, he looks like a baby Ron Baker, doesn't he?
Oh, absolutely. I never really thought about that, but that comparison is impeccable.
Especially just dropping dimes all over the court, having a huge game tonight. Third free throw up, he knocks down all three. So he had three three-pointers in the first half, 3 free throws here. In the second half, he's got 12 on the game, and baby Ron Baker doing well for the Mustangs. Ball rounding the horn now for the Eagles. Driving the paints is going to be Adigan. Adigan throws that one back out to Guzman. Back over to Salazar. Salazar over to Hunter Garza. Garza back over to Adigan. Adigan back out to Salazar. Ooh, that was cold. Oh, sorry. That was Hunter Garza. That was cold-blooded by Hunter Garza to put that one up over Klingenberg and drop that one. That's going to be Garza's first basket of the game. And it was a great shot for Hugoton.
I'd like to see Hugoton continue to work their offense through Adigan. He's been the one that's been able to facilitate some scoring tonight, and he just did it again there.
Porter Gill now resetting his shots. The Hugoton fans were wanting to say Klingenberg. The Hugoton fans were wanting to say Klingenberg had traveled. Now they're wanting to say Klingenberg had the foul. So we had two refs right here coming into the same altercation. They were saying that was Garza versus Klingenberg. One said that foul was going to be on Klingenberg. They ended up calling it on Garza of Hugoton. The Hugoton fans did not like that call at all. So after hitting that big three, Garza comes down to the other end. He's going to get his first personal foul. It's going to be the third team foul for Hugoton with 16.9 left here in the third period as the ball is inbounded from Rosa. Klingenberg now at the point. 10 on the game clock. Being guarded well by Cameron Rosa. Throws it over to Jackson Pendle. 5 on the game clock. Porter Gill, somebody's going to have to shoot this ball. Gill hands it off to Rosa. Rosa, deep three. Not able to get it to go at the buzzer. And that's how we see 75% of this game come to a completion. Rock Creek, the #1 seed, getting a valiant effort from Hugoton to try to get the momentum back into the game, but basically going tit for tat, coming back out, punching them in the mouth, and we'll see the end of the third quarter score being 55-36, Rock Creek with the advantage.
Yeah, and Rock Creek, once again, a balanced attack. They've got guys scoring from all over the floor, and it's just, we've talked about it time and time again tonight, that next man up mentality. If they're going to take away our #1, then we're going to move to our #2. They're going to take away our #2, we're going to move to our #3. And really, it's hard to call them 1, 2, and 3 because we have a very, very balanced scoring all around the team, 1 through 8, and they're all ready to step up to the plate.
So let's go and give you the answer for this game's Bandit Brain Teaser, brought to you by Shortstops. No matter where you're going or how long it takes you to get there, you'll always have time for a shortstop. So the question was, Hugoton, the Hugoton area, reportedly served as a temporary home for what infamous crime duo? The answer is Bonnie and Clyde. Hugoton reportedly served as a temporary home for the infamous criminals. They lived in the unincorporated areas near Hugoton, assuming the aliases of Jewel and Blackie Underwood. Jewel operated a cafe, Jewel's Cafe, and Blackie reportedly worked on area farms. Locals believe they ran a bootlegging operation out of the cafe. Clyde was officially in prison during the time they are claimed to be in the Hugoton area, but locals still insist that Jewel and Blackie were Bonnie and Clyde. Receipts from Jewel's Cafe were found in the duo's vehicle after their death in 1934 after a shootout. The more you know.
That's a heavy story.
Heavy, bro. As that's a heavy three from cold-blooded Porter Gill in the left corner to drop dimes on that one. Porter Gill, his second three-pointer of the game, getting the scoring party started here in the fourth quarter for Rock Creek. Once again, thank you to shortstop for the Bandit brain teaser of the game. Thank you to Faith Furniture for the three-pointers. As we see Gavin Salazar throw the needle in between the legs, making a nice field goal for Hugoton. He's got 6 on this contest, 58-38. 20-point advantage for the number 1 seeded Rock Creek Mustangs, the defending champions of Class 4A basketball from last year. Hugoton were the defending champions the year before that, and the state champions before that. So these two teams have been involved in the state championship game since 2023. As Peter Martini goes up, scores, he has 6. It's going to be a nice little effort from Guzman to try to put that one up. Can't get it, bounces off the iron, back rim no good. Picked up Rock Creek. Tonzer down low. Ooh, look at that chemistry, baby. That's a great pass from Peter Martini on a streaking Ethan Tonzer. Tonzer from the right side gets that up. Tonzer's first basket here in the fourth quarter. He's got 8 in the second half. He's got 17 on the game's leading scorer. 90 seconds into this semifinal matchup in the fourth quarter, 62-38, Rock Creek well in control, and their defense is still playing great ball. As an air ball now from Garza falls. It hits the nets, just the wrong side of it. Picked up by Tonzer. As you see a 3 by Porter Gill. Backside rebounds. Peter Martini going up and earning that. Rosa now hits the 3. Gavin Rosa with his 5th three-pointer in the semifinal matchup. Big thank you to Faith Furniture, our 3-point sponsor. Gavin Rosa, 15 points, all off of three-pointers. Has a turnover now. Peter Martini, him and Gill is 2-on-2. Gill puts it up, gets swatted by Rosas. Klingenberg able to get the ball back. Not able to get the handle on it. Rosas able to get the handle on it. Throws it off to Adigan. Adigan over now to Garza. Garza back over to Rosas. Rosas down to Salazar. Salazar over Tonzer. Puts up a 3 in and out of the rim. Rosa backside getting that one poked out by Garza, out of bounds into the Hugoton bench in favor of the Mustangs.
And my man, Peter Martini, is everywhere right now. On that 3 that was hit by Rosa, it was an offensive board by Peter Martini. That steal, Peter Martini. He is in on every single play, offensively, defensively, facilitating all kinds of different plays for the Mustangs.
Peter Martini and Gavin Rosa heading to the bench now to a hero's welcome. Lots of people from St. George, Westmoreland, East Manhattan, some sneaky Wamego fans coming over as well, seeing greatness. Sorry, I had to throw that in there. A lot of fans from Rock Creek Nation in attendance. Three-pointer from the left wing, deep. Hudson Edelman. That one is gonna, it was like a tight lid on that rim, not letting that one drop. 5 minutes now here in the fourth quarter. Gemez from the left elbow. They're gonna call a foul, I think, on Klingenberg. Oh no, they're gonna call that one on Guadardo. So Asai Guadardo. Good aggressive player for Hugoton. That's his 3rd personal foul. First foul on either team here in the fourth period. As Ethan Tonzer now walks off to a standing ovation from all the fans from Rock Creek Nation here in attendance, hugging all of his friends, all of his teammates on the bench. He's being substituted for Jackson Pendle. So out there we got Porter Gill, Hudson Edelman, Jackson Pendle, Logan Klingenberg, and Zeb Brinson. Porter Gill going into the paint, trying to make a move happen. Gets fouled on his way. I believe that's going to be on Adigan, and it is. Adrian Adigan's first personal foul, second team foul for the Eagles here in the fourth quarter.
And once again, good patience by the Mustangs there. Porter Gill with the fake 3 to drive to the rim and then draws the foul.
Klingenberg with the inbound pass, putting that one up. Klingenberg now has 8 on the game, 67-38. Rock Creek with nearly a 30-point advantage. Talking to Justin Smith after the quarterfinal matchup in the game on Wednesday night in Salina at the Pizza Oven at the Tony's Pizza Event Centers. We see Curtis Martini coming into the game. Curtis Martini, the twin brother to Peter Martini, scored the 100th point against Wamego back in January, and he is a crowd favorite, a team favorite, and just a great person. He would be a starter on any other team. He's, I don't want to say the last man off the bench for Rock Creek, but he kind of is a little bit. As we also see my man, Brock Lubers, an incredible baseball player, taking off his shirts. He's going to be coming into the game. Good hustle by Pendle to knock that back over to Edelman. Edelman's going to put that one up. He's going to score. Edelman, 5 points in the second half, 11 on the game. As it looks like a big three in the corner from Miguel Hernandez. Hernandez is going to get that one to drop. We see them clearing their bench. They've got 5 players coming in, as does Hugoton. And let's see, is that Tate Smith as well? Yeah, I think Tate Smith, the quarterback from the football team, he's just a sophomore. He's going to be coming into the game as well. So we got Smith and Lubers ready to come in. As Brinson, they say was tipped. Okay, we couldn't tell if it was dribbled off his foot or if Gomez had poked it out. But going the other way, Hernandez is going to throw it over to Garza. And Garza from the left wing gets that one to drop.
So fun fact about Curtis Martini.
Yeah, what you got?
He is the highest percentage three-point shooter on this Mustangs team. He's 1 for 1 on the season, and it was those points that you alluded to earlier to get to 100 against Wamego.
That reminds me of, who was the KU player? I think it was Rafe LaFrance back in the 90s. Shot one like ever, and it's kind of still the same thing. So you got to love it. Curtis Martini, a record breaker and a great kid, as Justin Smith is going to be calling it timeouts. No doubts to give the players on the court some shine as they head their way outs, but also so we can see Tate Smith and Brock Lubers make their way into this game. 69-44, Rock Creek, 25-point lead, the number 1 seed, barring a miracle, is going to be advancing to the championship game tomorrow night.
So something that's kind of poetic. You look at the scoreboard right now. It's Rock Creek 69, Hugoton 44. Almost exact averages for the Mustangs this season. We talked about it at the beginning of the game a little bit throughout. Rock Creek averages almost 72 points offensively, and they give up about 44 points defensively. So you're seeing those season averages come into play here almost perfectly in this game, and it just is a huge testament to their consistency this season.
Rock Creek basketball has never won a state championship. It wasn't until baseball just a few years ago had Rock Creek won a team sport championship at all. The girls got pretty close in 2009. 2010, they had another good season as well. We were talking about this earlier. Yeah, 2010, was it that the year that they had one loss and then lost to Silver Lake? They beat Silver Lake and then about a week later lost to Silver Lake again. It wasn't until baseball a few years ago that won a state title for the Mustangs. And we've gotten, since 1991, since the consolidation, since Westmoreland, St. George, Flush made this school just off of Flush Road and Louisville Road, just north of that beautiful church, that Prairie Church. Since the school has been founded, not very many state championships in team sports, but they are hungry for one in basketball this season.
They are, and Rock Creek Athletics is looking up, and I think in general it's a testament to just the intelligence of our students. They're students of the game. They're students outside of the game. And if you're smart kids in general, usually you're pretty good at sports too. So a compliment to our education program, a compliment to our sports programs in general. Things are looking up for the Mustangs.
And it was actually just a few years ago, I believe it was the USA Today had actually voted Rock Creek High School as the #1 high school in Kansas. Tons of metrics went into it. And so just beyond athletics, it's a great school as well. Look at the journalism program and the kids that have been involved with being with us. Look at the band tonight. Look at just everybody else at Rock Creek as we are now under 90 seconds away from the semifinal matchup. That was a great shot by Gavin Salazar to get that one to find the bottom of the net for Hugoton. 69-48, all Rock Creek all evening. Tate Smith, the talented quarterback, sophomore, passing the ball off to Curtis Martini, who hands the ball off to Brock Lubers. Lubers spinning from the low blocks, puts that up and scores.
An instant redemption for Brock Lubers after airballing a 3. That was a beautiful move. Puts him in the spin cycle.
Brock Lubers, a fantastic baseball player. Watch him on the Diamond coming up. Which, speaking of which, of the Diamond, RC Diamond Club annual banquet coming up on March 27th. Get your tickets, rcdiamondclub.com. It's at the K-State Alumni Center. You don't want to miss that. It's a fundraiser for the baseball squads. rcdiamondclub.com, the annual banquet coming up Friday nights, March the 27th. 71-50, Rock Creek exactly at their season average.
Really cool to see Dylan Jones get into the game here. His
I didn't even
live
notice, bro.
action since breaking his arm earlier in the season. So really cool for him to get some state tournament action.
And he's going to score. Yes!
Oh.
Dylan Jones
On cue.
broke his arm against Chapman. a nice senior player. He made his way into the starting lineup in January, broke his arm against Chapman, comes in, still has the cast on his right arm, but still scores and finds the bottom of the net for Rock Creek.
Yeah, and I appreciate him looking after me there and hearing me talk, putting it in, making me sound like I know what I'm doing up here. So big shout out to Dylan Jones.
As we see Josh Burrows hit a 3 for the Eagles, and that's going to do it. 73-53, Rock Creek is going to leave with a 20-point win. The fans on the far side from St. George are excited. The student section is excited. The band is excited. The Mustangs, for the second straight year, have a date with destiny in the state championship game. Less than 24 hours away tomorrow night at 6:30 from the Hutchinson Sports Arena.
Yeah, I'm really excited for the state championship. Excellent showing for the Mustangs tonight. Got to give some credit to the Hugoton Eagles. They've had a great season. A bit of a redemption game for the Mustangs after they went down to Hugoton a few years ago for the sub-state championship, and Hugoton kind of mopped the floor with us. So it feels good to get them back, but a great season for the Hugoton Eagles, and a shout-out to them for playing a hard-fought game. Something that I wanted to kind of point out here is there weren't any significant series in that game where Rock Creek just felt like they went on a 20-0 run or anything like that. It's just something consistent that they've done all season, and that's they've just worn teams down and slowly built that lead progressively over the course of the game. It just felt like that lead just grew and grew gradually, minute by minute.
Absolutely, and it's really been a testament to the depth on the bench as well. I mean, we called them the three amigos. I love calling them that. I'm going to call them that tomorrow night too. But Zeb Brinson, Jackson Pendle, Hudson Edelman, they come in 3 at a time. You don't see one without the other two. And when they come in, it gives the Martinis, the Tonzers, the Klingenbergs a little bit of a breather. But those boys just hustle. They purely hustle. So my point being is Rock Creek is so deep off the bench that they're the first wave, and then they got a second wave. And then, heck, even Curtis Martini, Brock Luber's, like when you get down to the very, very end of the bench, they're still scoring, and they're still able to help out the scoring total for this team. And so it's been a complete team effort tonight at the end of the day for this Rock Creek Mustangs team to send them to the state championship game.
Yeah, and that's something every coach dreams of having, is that depth. It just makes it so much easier to prepare and plan for a game. You can have those guys that are your starters play more intensely, get after it harder on defense, attack more aggressively on offense, because they know they're going to get a break. They know they're going to get to the bench, get some rest before they have to come out and do it again. So having those guys not just come in and be serviceable, but also come in and just give everything they've got is extremely beneficial for a coaching staff.
As Hugoton put up a valiant effort against Rock Creek tonight, Hugoton will be moving to 22-5 on the season. They'll be playing in the third-place game, the bronze medal game, tomorrow ahead of the state championship game. As out on the court now, you can see Hutchinson, the Phoenix. I didn't realize that was their mascot. Like their mascot's pretty cool. Their uniform's pretty cool. Much like Rock Creek, they're undefeated as well on the season. Like it could be a battle if Hutchinson is the one that makes their way. And then on the other side, we've got Baldwin, kind of the Cinderella story of the season. Baldwin knocking off Pratt's at KCK Community College in the quarterfinals comes here. And so this next game is going to be great. And then tomorrow night is going to be just a battle royale.
Yeah, it feels like everything's culminating for a heavyweight ballot. We've got undefeated Hutchinson, obviously a very good Baldwin team. I'm interested to see how this one plays out. Either way, expect to see the Mustangs come prepared and play hard no matter what. But it's going to be a fun night tomorrow night.
Well, we're going to get some game reaction as we'll moving on to the post game here coming up in just a few minutes. But right now, we got to give a big shout out to our sponsor, Ozone Roofing. Ozone Roofing, whether you need a roof repair, a full replacement, or help after storm damage, the team at Ozone Roofing is committed to providing reliable service and high-quality work from start to finish, serving homeowners and businesses across the area. Ozone Roofing is proud to stand behind every project they take on. Ozone Roofing of Manhattan, proud supporters of local USD 323 Rock Creek Mustangs athletics and the communities that they serve. You can find Ozone Roofing of Manhattan at ozonerfg.com, doing free estimates. That is Ozone Roofing. Rock Creek gets it done. The number 1 seed advances to the state championship game in Class 4A, 73-53, as we officially move into the Faith Furniture and Faith Family post-game reports, the post-game show. Getting some good locker room footage now. Oh, wait, no, that's looking in here.
It did look like the locker room there.
I thought you were walking into the locker room. It's like, what are you doing? You don't need to be seeing the back of our heads. I don't know if you need to see our face either. But yeah, welcome high atop the Hutchinson Sports Arena. Great place to host state basketball. We went to the Kansas Cosmosphere this afternoon, went to Bogey's, had a nice little lunch in between the girls. Congratulations to the Rock Creek girls winning 3rd place, taking the bronze medal this morning. And then having a wonderful afternoon in Hutch before the big win tonight for the boys. And Tyler Jackson, we've got Logan Miner. Shout out to our cast and crew. You guys are horsing around. It felt like a field trip today with these Rock Creek journalism students. We got Nathan Bortnick. We got Mr. Dillon with us. And, yeah, you guys were just a blast. It's been fun. You guys have been doing a good job. So Dylan Nelson, Nate Bortnick, thank you guys so much. We also have Xander Dick. Shout out to Chevy Brock as well, part of our crew for this state coverage. But we do want to give a big shout out to the Faith Furniture and the Faith family. Faith Furniture takes pride in helping families create homes that are comfortable, welcoming, and built around the moments that matter the most. Whether you're furnishing a new living room, upgrading your bedroom, or simply looking for that perfect piece to complete your home, the team at Faith Furniture is dedicating to help you find exactly what you need. More than just a furniture store, Faith Furniture believes in supporting the communities they serve, from local schools to athletics and families that make the communities special. Faith Furniture and the Faith family are proud supporters of Rock Creek Athletics and proud to support local student athletes across our region, and they are the proud supporter of the post-game show. Find more online, faithfurniturecompany.com. So, Logan, my friends, you've been with me all of state. You've watched all the games throughout the season with this Rock Creek team. They get it done by 20 tonight, 70-53. Give me your post-game reaction.
Yeah, I think they just executed on both ends of the floor in general. Defense was lights out from the get-go. They were communicating well. I think they had 1 lapse defensively, and it was early 3rd quarter. But other than that, there was help defense all night. We had guys getting hands on Hugoton players driving in lanes. We had several steals in transition in the press, things like that. And as far as Hugoton goes, I think they came out early and played well. I'm a little shocked they didn't show the 1-3-1 zone a little bit more. I felt like it was giving the Mustangs some headaches. They were getting they knocked down a couple shots and were getting some open looks. But I feel like our success rate was significantly lower when they showed that 1-3-1 zone. But anytime you get a man against a Mustangs team like this, you're just going to have to expect, that balanced attack. They're going to attack you wherever they can, wherever they feel like they have an advantage. And it's clear that they identified those areas because they were lights out offensively from start to finish.
A quick and shifty team. They did a pretty good job of starting off and running pretty fast with Rock Creek. 18-11 was the end of the first quarter score, but it felt a lot closer than it really was on the scoreboard. Down low, Ethan Tonzer set the pace for the Mustangs. He had 7 points inside. Gavin Rosa, actually looking back at the first quarter stats, Ethan Tonzer no doubt had some huge streaks down low to score. He had an and one. He had 7 points at the end of one, but Gavin Rosa had a big 3. Porter Gill had a big 3. Hudson Edelman had a big 3. So 9 points of the team's 18. So half of those came from 3-pointers in the first quarter. Logan Klingenberg added a pair as well. Compared to the 11 points from Hugoton at the end of the first quarter, Adrian Adigan had 6 points, including an and one. Cameron Rosas had a huge 3, and then Miguel Hernandez had a pair of free throws. So they had the 11 points at the end of the first quarter. Rolling into the second quarter, that's when Rock Creek started to really Rock Creek basketball. That's kind of when, at the beginning of the first quarter, is whenever they went into that zone defense. Rock Creek was able to break that pretty fast, and then everybody kind of got a part of the scoring party. Hudson Edelman came alive. He was clutch. He was one of the key players in this game overall. He had a pair of 3-pointers in the second quarter to give him 6 after 2, 9 after the first half. Porter Gill went to the free throw with an and one. Tonzer added another streaking basket. Martini at the very, very, very end of the second quarter, at the end of the first half, to keep the momentum rolling for Rock Creek, added a field goal. Gavin Rosa hit a 3. Gavin Rosa actually hit 5 threes on the game, 1 in every quarter. Kind of fun. Pendle went for one. He made one free throw, and then Logan Klingberg made a pair of free throws. So Rock Creek was able to double their score from 18 to 36, and while just allowing 9 points for Hugoton. So the halftime score was 36 to 20. So after the first half, Rock Creek had a 16-point lead going into the locker room.
Yeah, and I was actually texting with assistant coach Dawson Zinger before the game, and he was telling me he really thought that he would need 7 to 10 points from guys like Hudson Edelman, Porter Gill tonight, that those guys would need to step up. We got 23 combined from those two. I think that was kind of the big difference in the second half. You saw Porter Gill knock down some big shots. You saw Hudson Edelman knock down some big shots. And what really impressed me, and I can't talk about Hudson Edelman enough tonight, is he was hot from three, but he didn't then continue to force that three-point shot. He recognized the defense was over pursuing. He was faking the shot then and realizing that he would have numbers driving to the rack. So he drove the ball, drew the defensive help, and then found the open guy under the basket. So really good poise, really good heads-up basketball awareness by Hudson Edelman tonight. He was phenomenal on both ends of the floor.
Now, coming out of the locker room at halftime, Hugoton, they tried to run the pace pretty fast coming out of the locker room. They were down 16 at halftime. They got to within 9 at one point. That's when Coach Justin Smith called a timeout to kind of slow the momentum down. And then Rock Creek just played their brand of basketball, high pace in transition, make your cuts, good, clean, crisp passes down low, and they were able to widen the scoring margin. So 16 at halftime. We saw a three from Hunter Garza, 7 points from Miguel Hernandez. He had that pretty fast into the third quarter. 2 points from Adigan off free throws. Cameron Rosas had a field goal in the third quarter, and so did Gavin Salazar. So they scored 16 points in the third. Rock Creek, though, able to score 19. Once Hugoton came off to that fast starts, Gavin Rosa hits a three. Then the next possession down the courts, Gavin Rosa hit another three. So they had 6 points right away off of three-pointers. Ethan Tondra added 6 more in the third quarter. Peter had a field goal in the third quarter. Hudson Edelman got fouled on a three-point attempt, went to the free throw line, dropped all 3 free throws, and then Logan Klingenberg had 2 more. So at the end of 3, it was 55 to 36. And then into the fourth and final quarter tonight's, Rock Creek just wore Hugoton down.
Yeah, and you talked about that key timeout there in the third quarter. Hugoton came out and made a run. Really important timing there by Coach Smith. How many times in tournament basketball do you see teams get out to a huge lead and then they come out flat in the second half? I mean, a couple of years ago, North Carolina was up by, 20 at halftime over Kansas?
Oh, yeah.
Kansas comes out. North Carolina's a little bit flat. They end up winning the national championship with the largest comeback of all time in the national championship game. And so very important time out there by Coach Smith, just saying, hey, guys, this game's not over yet. You can't get complacent. Our goal is still to make it to the state tournament game, and it starts right now. Pretend the score's 0-0. We've got to get it figured out defensively and get back into a rhythm on offense.
Well, it's kind of like Rock Creek basketball is a one-moving unit right now. Coach Keller spoke on it this morning. He told the girls, it's like, we got to look at this one possession at a time. After that timeout that you just spoke of, that's what the boys did this evening. Took it one possession at a time, and then eventually just kept making shots, getting opportunities. And at the end of the game, it was 73 to 53. So the number 1 seeded team in Class 4A beats the number 4 seed, and will move on to the state championship game tomorrow night, looking for the very first state championship in the history of Rock Creek High School. The girls took third this morning. We feel pretty confident about the boys tomorrow night, no matter who the opponent's going to be.
Absolutely. They're going to play their game. They're not going to let other people dictate their pace, their style, their scheme in general. So it really is just going to come down to who's the better team at this point in the state tournament. Everyone's going to bring their best effort, and the better team's going to win the game. So, and speaking of the man himself.
As we carry on with the Faith Furniture post-game reports, we got my main man, Mr. Justin Smith. Justin,
Sorry.
For starters, on behalf of Rock Creek Nation, man, Final Four semifinal win, advance to another championship game tomorrow night. But I know, just like you were saying after the quarterfinal win on Wednesday night, those boys in the locker room at Tony's Pizza Event Center in Salina sat there. You said it was the quietest state tournament win you ever saw. I'm sure the locker room tonight was probably much the same.
Yeah, it was. They're a little more excited because anytime you're going to play for state championship, obviously they're excited to do that. But I've always played well. I mean, in this type of year or time of year, this is what you expect. And to be in this situation, you got to be playing your best basketball. And I thought we did a lot of things well tonight.
So Hugoton kind of started to run a little bit fast in the game, tried to keep up with the pace that Rock Creek is used to. What was it that you saw from Hugoton to start this game, and what adjustments did you have to make to kind of take that early advantage in the first quarter?
Yeah, I thought they hit some shots early that I thought were kind of tougher for them, and so I kind of felt good about the way that it was going. And then when we continue to play with our pace and get up and down and doing that, it allows us to get out and run, and when we do that, we're pretty good. And so we just wanted to continue to push our pace and make sure we dictated that, and we were able to do that for most of the game.
Looking at the overall scoring leaders for Rock Creek, yet once again coming in strong here in March. He had a great season as a whole, but really turned on the Jets in March. Ethan Tonzer finishes the game tonight with 17 points. He had an and one in the first quarter, but all of those were basic cuts to the basket, making a play, going up, using his vertical to his advantage, and then just scoring and doing whatever it took.
Yeah, he's really come on over the last couple of weeks. I've been really proud of him, the work that he's put in to get himself in this position to where, he started all year long. He had a stretch where he was sick during January and February, kind of set him back a little bit. Then he got going again, and he's been great for us. You talk about kids and their seniors that you want to step up in March, and he's been great, and he does a great job cutting. He's long and lanky. He finishes as well at the rim. He's a really good piece for us.
This is the Faith Furniture postgame show. Rock Creek gets it done 73-53, joined with head coach Justin Smith. So Coach Smith, another key player tonight. That's every game it's fun to watch a new player step up and really perform well, but Hudson Edelman.
Yeah.
He had 3 3-pointers in the first half. He had 3 free throws that he made off that foul on the 3-point attempt. Added 2 more. He ended the game with 14. Talk to me about what Hudson Edelman's play in the first half meant to really setting the pace for the rest of the game.
Yeah, he got hot, and when he gets hot, and that's kind of when people ask about our team, it's what's scary about us. If we can stay close and stay even, we're going to have a time probably we're going to get hot and where we're going to hit 3 and 4 in a row. And if we can do that and get a lead to where we're up 10 or 12, then it puts a lot of pressure on the other team to make plays. And he hasn't shot the ball great the last couple games, but it was good that he saw the ball go on hole early. And then he's as good a shooter as what we have. And so he's probably the second best shooter on the team behind Gavin, and he's had games where he's had big games this year, and this was another one for him.
So it's easy to be pretty complacent when you go into the locker room up by 16. What did you tell your boys at halftime as far as to just keep on going and keep your focus?
I talk about the first 4 minutes of time, and I talk about because most of the time whenever you're up by 16 or whatever going into halftime, the other team's probably getting their butt ripped, so they're going to come out with some more fire and more intensity, and they did. I mean, they came out and they scored 9 quick points in the first 2 minutes, and I obviously wasn't very happy about that, and then we responded. And so that was great to see from our kids and to be able to do that because they came out and they cut it to 11, and I think.
Cut it to 9.
9, and so for us to come out and figure it out, and then we started hitting shots again, and once the ball started going to hold, then it just snowballed.
Yeah, those 2 threes from Gavin Rosa to back-to-back possessions, adding 6. He ended up with 5 threes on the night, 15 points for Gavin. He's good at those. It's what he does. It's kind of the reason. Shout out to Gavin last Friday night for making a big 3 to send us, or last Saturday to help us come here. But the 2 threes that he had in the third quarter really kind of quelled that momentum that they had started to build up early into the second half.
Yeah, it stopped it, and then we just continued to go. And the big thing with us, like if we get stops and we can get runouts and we can keep up the pace, then we're pretty good. And so that was good on that because they hit a couple shots early and in that second half, and then we hit the one, and then we got a couple stops in a row and runouts, and it kind of just went from there.
And then the fourth quarter, of course, it was just kind of back and forth, running the clock out. But as a coach, I know you want to win by 1, right? The score doesn't matter, you just want to win. How does it feel to get Curtis Martini, Brock Lubers, Tate Smith into the game at the very end? What is it like to clear your bench so all your players can play in a state semifinal? What does that do for a coach?
Yeah, and I'm going to tear up. But, and the reason for it is, Curtis Martinez worked his butt off all year and hasn't said a word and just came to practice, been excited for our kids, and has been a big cheerleader out there. And, when we hit the shot against Miege, he's the one chasing down Gavin, excited, cheering, and all that stuff. And Dylan Jones had a really bad situation, and, he not even supposed to be playing really because he's supposed to have that brace on his arm. He goes, "Coach, just put me in. I'll take the brace off for 2 minutes. I won't fall down. Just put me in."
He was the one I was going to say for the very last thing was Dylan Jones, your senior. He made his way into the starting lineup as recent as January into February. He broke his arm against Chapman. That big, beautiful pink cast on the sideline of every game was easy to spot. Yeah. But even he got into the game.
He did. And I'm so happy for him because he was hurt last year, and then he got hurt again this year, and he would have been on the varsity roster last year. So I'm really happy for him, and then he made a play and scored with his left hand. So it was great for those seniors. It was great for our community to be able to, all the work those kids have put in the summer and all the hours they put in, so everyone have an opportunity to play and do that. It's special.
So Rock Creek on the season between boys, girls, varsity, JV, freshmen have moved to 110-7 on the season across all levels at Rock Creek High School.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, you have a chance to win the very first state title in the history of this beautiful school.
Yep. It'll be tough. Both these teams are about to play here are really good. Both were in the state tournament a year ago. Obviously, Ashton's undefeated. Baldwin had some injuries and stuff early, and that's why the record, they have 6 losses. But last regular season, they beat Barnes Springs, which only has 1 loss, and I think is playing the state championship in 5A. So both these teams will be really good teams, but once you're in 4A and the state championship, they're all going to be good teams. So we're going to have to make sure we get ready to go and get prepared tonight, and it will be a dogfight.
Well, you like the target on your back. It's better than leading from behind, right?
Exactly right.
That's your style.
Exactly
27-0.
Yep.
Number 1 seed advances to the state championship game. Head coach Justin Smith. Thank you for all that you do on behalf of Rock Creek Nation, my friends.
Thanks,
but we're not done yet, baby. One more tomorrow night, less than 24 hours.
Yep.
We're hyped up and ready for you. Thanks,
it.
Coach. Appreciate you. Justin Smith, he's a great dude, and just even hearing the emotion in his voice. I know, Logan, we need to break out a third headset tomorrow night for when we got something. I'm gonna look pretty tomorrow night. We're gonna look pretty tomorrow.
Let's go.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to get a third headset so you can be involved on this. And then I need to go to Guitar Center in Wichita to get some stuff so we're gonna have hopefully a nice little post-game celebration tomorrow evening. But I did ask him at the very end what it felt like for a coach to make it to a state semifinal, be undefeated, be the number 1 seed in your class, to be able to empty out your bench at the end of the game, to get the likes of Curtis Martini, the Brock Lubers, the Tate Smith, and even coming in off an injury, a Dylan Jones. What does it feel like to completely empty your bench? And he got pretty emotional about it. So that just out of all the other questions we talked about, all the other scoring, Justin Smith better than I do. He's a heartfelt guy that loves his players.
Oh, yeah, and something that Coach Smith will always do is look after his guys, number 1. He's a little bit of a hard outer shell, and he's always, takes care of business. He's a business guy. When he's on the floor, he means business. He's serious. He gets on the refs. He gets on his players, and he's pretty vocal. But when it comes down to it, he has a big heart. He truly cares about his guys. So he's always going to look after his players. It means the world for him to get those bench players into the game and get them some state minutes, and obviously to make it to the state championship game. One other thing that I was kind of thinking about is Coach Smith came in, about 4 years ago into a Rock Creek program that really has been successful over the past decade. And so the bar was kind of high. There were high expectations. Assistant coach Dawson Zinger had just graduated. They had made it to the state tournament several years during his tenure. And then he kind of had this, this class that didn't have a lot of experience that season. And so obviously you come into a program like that that's consistently reaching sub-state championships and state tournaments, you've got a high bar. and he responded to the challenge. He took a team that really didn't have a lot of varsity experience to a sub-state championship, ended up losing in Hugoton by a pretty wide margin, but he's just continued to develop the program. And for a coach to come in and have this high expectation and then take his team to the state championship game 2 years in a row is extremely impressive. So it just shows you the buy-in that he gets from his players because he buys into them. So hats off to Coach Smith.
And also really think about it, that the last 2 years, not only have they made it to back-to-back state championship games, but that's also included the jump from 3 to 4A. They always reorg stuff, but basically the jump from the Mid-East League, the old familiar beaten path where you're playing Silver Lake and St. Mary's and Riley County in the battle for the original RC every year. It included the jump over to the NCKL, which historically Abilene, Clay Center, Concordia, Chapman, Wamego are always tough. He's so far been pretty dang good in the jump over to the NCKL. And yeah, he said the bar was raised up pretty high, but you know what? I think he's about to raise it to new heights.
I agree. And, you know, how exciting is it that we get to call a state championship game tomorrow, man? I'm getting goosies just thinking about it.
We were talking about this earlier. So I used to do the sidelines for B1047 Friday Night Football back in the day, in your day. When Rock Creek beats, was it Caney?
Caney Valley.
Caney Valley, that's right.
It was my senior year.
Huge dogs in that game.
Yeah.
At home. Beat them, advanced to the Final Four, the sub-state of football. And football had never been that far before. At least I don't recall.
One time back in, I think, 2001 with Paul O'Neill, who was a stud running back.
Okay, there we go. That's why I got you. You're the residential Rock Creek, like, hardcore. But that was the funnest run ever, just to make it to that. And you know, Rock Creek has had some really, really great runs before. My baby niece, Brooklyn Dye, she's the best. All-state volleyball honorable mention this year. They lost the state championship game to Bishop Miege in volleyball last year. They made it to state again. They made it to state volleyball. It's been so fun watching those girls. That's why I think I was so hyped watching the girls earlier, because my niece is a senior at Rock Creek. But this tomorrow night, my friend, is the bar. This is Rock Creek sports, the pinnacle, the first state championship, and we both know in our hearts, I mean, the target's on our back.
That's right. And this is the reason you wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning on a cold winter night or winter day and go get in the gym. All season long, you're working for this moment, and it's a huge blessing. It's a great day to be a Mustang. We get that third place win, as you talked about, for the girls. It was really fun to watch them end their season on a high note, and now the boys capitalize against a really strong Hugoton team, and now we're going to go play for a state title.
They say Friday the 13th is bad luck, right? It's only bad luck if you say it is. I woke up saying, hey, we're going to get 2 on the day, and we did. So Rock Creek, a pretty good day to be a Rock Creek Mustang. Backroads Broadcasting, speaking of setting the bar, man, this guy right here, I know he doesn't like the spotlights. He's been texting the whole time. He's by default having to be on camera. Otherwise, he would be hiding his face right now. But Cody Liming, another graduate. You guys graduated in the same graduating class, right?
Same class.
You were more of a wrestler, though, correct? Yeah, you're a wrestler. You're a basketball player. Cody has really, truly, Cody and Cody Roach are our other owner of the company, our other guy that spends a lot of time doing coding. A lot of the other brain behind Backroads Broadcasting has spent a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of energy to make this and bring this to fruition. And this broadcast is raising the way high school sports is being covered. I know I'm maybe a little biased by being a part of this, but having done high school sports for 20 years now on some different level, to be able to bring this game, this season, this run, historically one of the best runs ever, to Rock Creek Nation with the highest standard of broadcasting excellence there is, has been an honor as well. So the bar is being raised all over Rock Creek, all over Rock Creek Nation right now.
Yeah, and first of all, it's been a huge pleasure that you guys are having me be a part of this. I've told my wife all season, anytime you guys haven't been broadcasting some of the away games, that I really miss seeing the broadcast. But second of all, it's always been apparent, both Cody Liming and Cody Roach, they've been go-getters. They're really intelligent individuals, and so it's no surprise to me that they're running a successful operation in Backroads Broadcasting.
The numbers we've been doing have been outstanding this postseason, which not a shocker. I mean, if you build it, they will come. It's been these guys that we're highlighting. It hasn't been us, but I'm just happy that we have these guys to be able to truly to bring a great product. I mean, it's the best in the state, in my opinion. Bars, hands down, best in the states. Not some of the best in the entire country, especially for what it takes. Hopefully, eventually, we'll be going on the road with Rock Creek, but not every stadium, not during football, not every press box is set up like a 6A press box like the Rock is. Basketball is dependent on internet, and a lot of factors goes into bringing these games to you. But it will be an honor tomorrow night to bring to you the 4A state championship.
Let's roll, baby.
Man, Baldwin in the first quarter of the other semifinal game is up 5-0. Hutchinson yet to score here first 3 minutes. We do got to give a big shout out to one of our sponsors, ALP Counseling, as we are in the Faith Furniture post-game show. Still 184 people watching on YouTube. That's incredible. I'd probably still have this on my YouTube. I'm a YouTube junkie. That's where I'm getting in the Backroads algorithm, getting St. Mary's girls basketball games from 2 years ago. I'm watching the entire thing.
They definitely saw Cody in the background. They're like, oh, we got to stay tuned for that good-looking dude
Really,
in that
really
blue sweatshirt.
Really, really ridiculously good-looking goodness. But we do want to give a big shout-out to our friends at ALP Counseling Services of Manhattan, Kansas. Life can be challenging, and sometimes having the right support makes all the difference. ALP Counseling Services provides professional counseling in a compassionate and supportive environment, helping individuals, couples, and families work through life's challenges and build healthier futures. If you or someone you know could benefit from counseling, learn more about ALP Counseling Services in Manhattan and take the first step towards positive change. ALP Counseling Services, helping people move forward one step at a time. Find out more at alpcounseling.com. Rock Creek gets it done, 73-53. The number one seed advances to the state championship game. This morning, the gals got it done as well, won the bronze medal in Class 4A, 66-48. Huge win over the number one seed, Wellington Crusaders. Is it the Crusaders?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, but we're going to...
If it's not, we got that wrong all day long.
Yeah,
so.
absolutely. Well, we're getting the signal to wrap her up. We'll be back on the air probably a little over 6. I think we might go on a little bit earlier tomorrow night for the state championship special as we see Hutchinson hitting their first three, just so you know, 8-3, 420, Baldwin with the lead. But we are getting out of here. Thank you to the DeWeese family, Westy Pharmacy, Fox Home Innovations, ALP Counseling, Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center, Faith Furniture and Faith Family, Ozone Roofing, Shortstop, ISR, Wendy Rogers, and Farmers State Bank, our proud sponsors for this state championship run. Well, Rock Creek gets it done. We'll see you tomorrow night. For Xander Dick, Nate Bortnick, Dylan Nelson, Chevy Brock, Mr. Cody Liming, and also for my main man, Mr. Logan Miner, I'm Tyler Jackson. And we'll see you tomorrow nights for the state championship game. We have to go, but we'll BRB. Go Mustangs.